I was doing that because I was moving shit around my screen, and the shit I moved away fell onto the ground because gravity was invented by um someone who hates me. Hi, hey, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Gonna take a nice sip of my very warm coffee. We're ASMR now. We're doing ASMR. That's incredibly warm coffee. Why is it so hot? I put it too warm, and now it's boiling. It's a good thing that I don't have an inside of the mouth because I'm a hair. Anyway, last time, which was 2 weeks ago, I had stuff to do last week, sorry. Last time was 2 weeks ago, Shrek was on the mountain. Rolf was like, "That boy, the son of a shepherd, doesn't want to be at the festival," and so it ran away after we gave him the mess. We started up, this, who has hemorrhoids? Oh, cool. Glad to hear you have hemorrhoids. Do you know that I can, ride a bike without a seat? You better up in there, you better not go up that mountain. Don't go up that mountain there. I heard that you can, you can solve your hemorrhoids with just a nice little bike ride. Anyways, we at the festival, we spent a lot of time getting an orange dog, and obviously I haven't moved, because if I moved at all, it would continue the story as it's about to now. Don't just say slurp slurp, kid. It's a strange thing to be shouting out loud. Oh, girls, just step right up around. Oh, girls, you have a goal with surprises. Oh yeah, that was the minigame we played last time. I'm gonna get my bearings. Sorry, I'm out of practice. I'm out of the loop. The festival was so much fun. Absolutely nothing weird happened, right? Yeah.
Had enough at the festival.
Yeah.
Well then, I guess we should head home. I'll walk you back to the community center.
My wife will no longer be joining us tomorrow. Oh, well. Dang. Spitting into the river won't be the same without her.
That's my mom. Welcome dear Bellay and students. We provide you special service to visitors here to Keat County Community Center. If you've opened your bag or whatnot while you've been here, you might not have noticed the theme of the upper left boards of your screen.
Hang on, what's happened to my arm? We talk about my arm? Up! 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 Just a minor instant of pure agony. Oh no. Thanks for showing off. They want to change the settings for the upper right board menu. Leave them so they match my location. New King of the Hill season drops July 22nd. That's cool. It's good. Wow, we're getting more King of the Hill. We're getting more Superman anime. I don't remember what this person's voice was. Oh, my arm is still just phasing in and out of existence. I thought it was just like a problem with the collision in that spot, but nope, it is everywhere. Up in here? Okay, it seems to be fine here. Is it just when the Clefairy is on screen? No? Is it just when I'm talking to people? What happens to my arm? Have you been to the festival yet? I'll be running for a while, so you have some fun. Hey, I'm definitely gonna get started on Orienteer with Carmine. My heart's pounding. Oh boy. Lots of new stuff in terms of TV shows. There's that new Glitch show. That one with that Ross O'Donovan made. It has the cat girl that people are being very normal about. There you are, Brunswick. Just because you agree to meet doesn't mean you keep me waiting. So I wanted to talk to you a bit. You haven't told anybody about the... Oh no, my disappearing arm syndrome has fallen to the roof over there. Right? What thing? What? You know exactly what I'm talking about. We went to the yogurt. Yeah, yogurt. So don't play dumb, got it? We bumped into the yogurt. It was a muck. You saw the thing we picked up at the stairs, right? My grandpa knows a lot about the village's history. We should go talk to him about what happened yesterday. You know where my house is, right? See you there. Don't keep me waiting. Let's show Grandpa the thing we found. I just really want to get this Ogrepon. Normally I wouldn't be like, yeah, let's do the story, but like I really want the Ogrepon. Eventually I'll do some just roaming around on the mountain and catching Pokemons. That'll happen eventually. We certainly did a fair bit of that last time. Tell your partner thank you for the potions. Yeah, my partner Tasha brought some potions of bug, anti-bug, and anti-sun to my nonprofit. Really, they were just like trash from our job, and she was like, "Here, I'm gonna put this in your bag." I'm like, "Why do you put trash in my bag?" And then, and then they were at the nonprofit. Lilacs. Gave us. Oh, she gave us. Yeah, he gave you the trash. Good morning to you, Brunswick.
Hey, Brunswick. Good morning. Hey, he's always awake, huh? Wanna go to the last signboard? You go find someplace else to be. Brunswick got business with me. Seriously, he's spending all his time with you. That's so unfair. You can be such a jerk. What'd you just call me? What's this deal? Geeky should know better than to talk back to me like that.
That's enough, Carmine. Be kind to your younger brother.
I was being kind. It's not like I hit him. I was being kind. I didn't hit him with a frying pan. And we got more important things to discuss, right, Brunswick? Come on, you gotta show Grandpa that thing you have.
Ah, yes, my Rotom phone. This is...
No, not that. I'm talking about that thing we found yesterday.
Alright, my Teal style card. This is... I'm about to blow this old man's mind by showing him a selfie stick, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, I fought in the war for no reason. Society has crumbled around me. The society I fought so hard for." Alright, we'll do a Teal mask. Could this be? This mask, it belongs to that poor ogre. Where did you find this?
You won't into it. The ogre, I mean, yesterday at the Festival of Mass.
We're being very Carmine heavy right in the beginning of this stream. Right for the good old grit of my voice.
I tried to talk to him nicer. I dropped the mask and,
Natasha, I no longer want her potions. You cannot stop her from giving you potions. I never would have thought that the ogre would still be gracing our festival. With his presence, Shrek 2 just won't be the same. It might.
What do you mean still? I thought the ogre was a scoundrel that attacked the village.
I suppose it's time I told you, Carmine. See the truth of what happened with that ogre is the other way around.
The other way around? What do you mean?
You should hear this too, Brunswick. You seem like a strapping young lad, even though I don't understand your hair choice. Ogrepon is aptly named. Let me tell you the story as passed down through our family for generations. My dog's going to go to the park. Alright, well, eventually he will tell us the story that has been passed down through generations. This is going to be a bit of a long story to tell, is that alright? Yeah. Here we go. It's going to be a long cutscene. I hope I don't spontaneously get shoved out of the script. The story's been passed down in our family by word of mouth. I learned it from my father. It's a story of truce. A story that must never be told to the rest of the village. You must never speak of it to the others.
Okay.
Long time ago. Actually, I'm going to do a better voice than that. Long time ago, a man and an ogre came to Kitakami, a foreign land. The people of the village feared the man and the ogre, who looked so different from them. Oh no, Ice Bear! So they refused to let the travelers come anywhere near the village. The man and the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them. But they were happy just to have each other. They settled quietly in a cave on the mountain. There was only one villager who pitied the two travelers, the village mask maker. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works, adorned with gems the man brought from somewhere far away. By wearing these masks, the travelers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. The man and the ogre were overjoyed. They thanked the mask maker for his kindness. Wearing the mask, the man and the ogre started secretly joining at the village festival. The mysterious pair soon became talk of the village because of their brilliant masks.
I like the Poliwhirl mask and the Squirtle and the Bert from Sesame Street. I mean, it's probably a hoot hoot. Lapras. You know, these are cute. I like these. Dialga. Okay. Starly. Oh! What the fuck is that? This is the demon.
Bad rumors about them quickly spread far and wide, even to distant lands. But rumors of exquisite shining masks attract more than just innocent curiosity. A group of greedy Pokemon soon made their way to the land of Kitakami. These Pokemon sneaked into the cave, which the man and the ogre lived. They tried to make off the masks, which were carefully stored away. The man happened to be there. He managed to hold on to one of the masks. But he was not strong enough to protect them all. The Pokemon stole the other three masks. Several hours later, the ogre returned to the cave. It found its beloved home in ruin. All that was left were the signs of a struggle and a teal mask. The ogre donned that mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for its friend. It found the greedy Pokemon, gloating over their stolen masks, and defeated them. The villagers, of course, had no idea what was happening or why. All they saw was the raging ogre, and they felt great fear. The villagers thought the three Pokemon had fallen, trying to protect the village from the ogre. To honor their sacrifice, the villagers named them the Loyal Three, and interred them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to his cave, alone, with great sadness.
That's terrible. Ogrepon did deserve that. The Loyal Three, they're the worst. Sorry, what's been told is the complete opposite of the truth. They gotta hear about this.
Calm yourself, Carmine. I told you already to keep it to yourself.
My grandpa.
The villagers believe their own version of history. They revere the Loyal Three, so how would they react to being told they've got it so wrong?
You probably get angry.
Exactly. And I don't need my damn house act again at Halloween. My sister tried to desperately tell the truth of the matter.
Oh, the mask maker.
Never would take him seriously. In fact, he said he was persecuted as a heretic.
Well, that really gets my blood boiling.
In the end, the mask maker chose to protect his descendants, us, by keeping his mouth shut. However, he kept the truth alive, passed down from generation to generation as a family secret.
I see. He doesn't know the whole story yet, does he?
He shouldn't. No, I've certainly never spoken to him about it. Why do you ask?
I don't know, he just really seemed to like the ogre. He's practically obsessed. He's been trying to one up on me as if he knows more about Ogrepon than I do.
Well, I can't say my mustache is... Oh, no. Oh, no, his mustache isn't on right. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess what's going on with the boys. And he was always a sensitive child. It wouldn't be a surprise to me if he somehow intuited the truth. I promise to tell Kieran the whole story when the time is right. Till then, take care to not breathe a word of the truth to anybody. Unless someone random comes into the village, like Brunswick here.
Now I really can't tell Kiki you met the ogre.
About that mask you showed me. I noticed the jewel's forehead was chipped. Might be able to fix it. Would you mind leaving the mask with me for a little while?
Aha, it got chipped when it fell down the stairs. Well, since Grandpa's offering, let's get it all nice and fixed up before we give it back to Ogrepon.
There you go, Carmine's grandmother.
Don't you worry, I'll be sure to take good care of this.
He was listening the whole time, that scamp. That dang rapscallion. Hang on, I gotta turn a fan on. It is hot as hell in this fucking hot ass room I'm in.
It's not the Grim Reaper!
That would have been funnier if anybody was watching.
I want to see Ogrepon again, but getting its mask fixes will have to come first. But now we should carry on with the orienteering before Kiki gets suspicious. I bet we'll find Kiki just killing some time somewhere in town.
Now the fan is blowing directly on me and I can stop sweating through my hairy body. You don't want to know how a hair person generates sweat. It's truly quite terrifying.
I got some pocket money. I stole it from a pocket.
Alright, so we're just gonna drop in on Kieran. Look, I want to go exploring the town. It's my favorite part of this game, is like randomly exploring the areas. Not randomly, just aimlessly. I guess aimlessly is the right word. Aimlessly exploring the areas, but like I want to be able to. Howdy, what did I miss? We just got the story of the Ogrepon, how he was the real hero the whole time. His dad died and he beat a monkey.
Hey, Brunswick. So I was gonna ask, what were you and my sis just talking about?
Just dad guess. Weather. My mom's a Clefable. My dad's a Mr. Mime. My history's messed up.
Oh, I see. About the science, this one's a bit of a hike away. It's in the Paradise Bears on the other side of Oni Mountain. We'll need to head over the mountain and down towards the northwest. You ought to head. I'll just spawn when you get there. Why'd you lie to me?
So did Kieran hear the part? So did Kieran hear everything about the story except you can't tell Kieran? Because that's why I lied to you, dog. Festival Jinbei green. All right, I want to change my outfit a little bit, I think. Oh, you know what? This is the unique outfit. I do want to get my hairstyle back. I'm a little mad that my hair is messed up. Where would I find a hairstylist around here? I'm sure if I open the map, one of these buttons is map. I'm sure if I open the map, it will show me where get hair. Peaches? No. Ogre House? No. Mask vendor? No. Then maybe I could go put on a mask. That could be fun. Do I have to fly back to the mainland to put on a mask? Or to put on my hair? Oh, that's generally upsetting. Alright, well, I'm gonna do it. I hate this hair so much. I like the the Jinbei. I don't care for the right map is Y. Yes. There's only hairstylists in Paldea. Crazy. That's a decision that they would make. All right, we'll go to Salon Renancer. I hope I can find the hair that I had, to be honest. I'm a little afraid I won't be able to. How are you doing, Zesty Voyage? I'm sorry that I was late today. It was one of those days. I feel like there's a lot of those days, but I'm hoping that will come to an end real soon. In the plaza, right? This leads to the plaza. I don't know. Normally, I just kind of dog about it. I don't know why I wasn't dogging about it. Alright, which one of you is your haircuts? I played Pokemon White recently. Oh, nice. That's one of the best ones. Okay, the stylist noticed your teal style card. Quietly pulled out the special style catalog. Buenos muchacho! What can I do for you today? Hairstyling, $3,000. Alright, let's see here. Can I preview it? Oh, I have to. Oh my god, Brunswick. That's much better for Brunswick style. I don't know why it didn't give me that option. Now, Brunswick does have pronouns, so this does go with it. It feels a little too dysphoric. It's Brunswick's not a lesbian. Kitakami Updo, no. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, does it really do? Is this male and female? I don't like that it assumed my gender like that. I don't care for that one bit. I'm thinking half up bun is the Brunswick style here. And I'm just gonna make sure that it doesn't want me to try a new. I'm probably gonna stick with ash purple. I'm here. Where's the wee male hair? Exactly. I think he's ash purple. Yeah, let's stick with the ash purple. Don't break what ain't gold. Don't fix what ain't broken. Also, hello, that dang hair. Wee male hair. Wee male was my my favorite successor to Wii Sports on the Wii. You know how they made like 8 of those? They're like, oh yeah, Wii Play and Wii Instrument and Wii Reggie. But his hair was lavender. No, it was ash purple. I don't know why I'm so confident about that, but it was ash purple. How are you, Grudvald? Welcome to the stream. Alright. And now, am I all healed up? Yeah, I'm all healed up. Now, we go to the map. And press many buttons in order to get to the map. And this is where I'm trying to go, right? And I can either go around the side, but it seems like it wants me to go through the mountain. I also want to go through the Timeless Woods. Timeless Woods seem cool. I might go around this side. I might go around this. Yeah, that seems like the way to go. Unless it's going to force me. I think I'm going to go around the side. This is the last one, unfortunately. That's okay. I missed the last one, too. Bobo Bay, yeah, that's the one that's the Chow Garden, but its own game released and also made by people who aren't psychopaths. Yeah, I saw that you were playing that. I wasn't able to drop in because it's been very busy lately. We had a friend get injured, unfortunately. I want some ice cream. No, where's the mask? I want a mask. You want candy apple? No, I want a mask. I got a mask.
If you're looking for masks, I got them. Didn't I buy a mask, actually? Maybe I didn't. Oh, oh no! Evie, there's my son. Pheasantipity. Monkey Dory. Okie dokie. Ogre. Yeah, I gotta go with Pikachu's lifeless eyes here. Oh! Yeah, let's do that one. Oh, but can I wear it out? The dev has been putting out a patch like once a day, just adding in suggestions mere hours that they're suggested. That's pretty cool. Do love a responsive dev. See what else we got. We got joke glasses. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to see them behind the mask, huh? We'll come back to this later. Oh, more Pokeball cases. I don't know. I got Ball Guy. I don't know if we could ever replace Ball Guy. Oh, Pikachu! Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna jump off the side here and go around this way. Long Boy! I don't think I need Long Boy, though. I already have Long Boy. It's good to see that Bobo Bay that's having a good takeoff. I was never a big Chow Garden guy. Why, he's so small! Volibee is so small. I don't know, I guess I'm just used to, like, the scaling of Black and White, where Volibee is, like, they don't do a lot to make it seem like it's not a giant ostrich bird. You know what I've been up to lately when I'm not doing this and also the other things in my life that I must do? They tend to guard the posteriors with bones. Same, dog, same. That's what called me in high school, bone butt. I talked a little bit about a few weeks ago about how I've been playing like older Star Wars games. Like I don't know, I've just had this like hankering for that era of Star Wars where really any jackass with a pen could contribute something to the lore, or like LucasArts would put out a game and they'd be canon to the whole universe. Like, I don't know, something charming about that Wild West of storytelling. Like, there's very loose rules that you have to follow, and as long as you follow them, then you're good to go. And I was like, you know what? I've been exploring these old Star Wars games, and it started when I was like, I want to check out that, like, some of the new Star Wars stuff, and I got way overwhelmed when I was looking at the Disney Plus page for Star Wars stuff, and I was like, there's just so much bullshit now to watch, and it's upsetting. The Lego Star Wars, though, it is pretty good. I do love Lego Star Wars. I've had Skywalker Saga in my Steam inventory for a while now, and have not played it yet. Eventually I will. Now, the one I played was Star Wars Dark Forces, which is a game that's it's a first-person shooter back in the era. I think it's in the Doom 2 engine. Like it's that level of like old. Might even be Doom 1 engine, to be honest. Like it's very, very old engine. It's one of those first-person shooters from the early 90s that's like kind of mean to you. Like, you'll pick up like, oh, there's some health at the end of this hallway, and you'll go pick it up, and then 3 robots will spawn behind you. Lego Star Wars and sequels are my long list of going to stream that at some point games. Gotta get my brother to play. Yeah! It is the ultimate, like, brother game. Unfortunately, both of my brothers were a little too old to play it with me when it came out, because I was really into it as a kid, and I played it with a few friends, but it was mostly just me. But it's a very good little brother game. Hang on, we got Gubber. I already have Gubber. Timber. Thank God Timber is here. Everyone's favorite guy, Timber. Bellsprout. I already have Bellsprout. Ah, the grass is full of snakes! I think I already have Charbok. I don't have Charbok. Who's good against poison? Gears is good against poison, I think. You have a ground move. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I built this team. It was a whole week. This thing. I've only got a 2-year gap. Got all the stuff in Lego Star Wars 2. It's basically the best game in Lego Star Wars. Absolutely, it is. Although I have a soft spot for Lego Star Wars 3. I did complete that one back in the day too. Oh, but specifically not the complete saga. It's a wild take. Normally people are like, yeah, Lego Star Wars is a complete saga. I don't even like think of them as different games looking back, because the first one was like actually kind of bad. They were really getting their footing with the first one. Remember how in the first Lego Star Wars you couldn't build with gun characters? Only Force users could build, I think. I think that's true. I might be making shit up. I did notice something though. A lot of those older games, because I played Dark Forces recently. I went back and played Shadows of the Empire, which was something I played a lot as a kid. I was an N64 kid. A lot of those older games, does 3 do the dumb split screen thing? The later, yes, it does. It does do the split screen thing though. They are like in completely different rooms. Why did I use a dust ball? Yeah, it'll do that. It's less annoying when you're by yourself. It still feels a little weird because like I see where they're going with the split screen thing, or where they were going. I shouldn't say like that, like it's an active thing that's going on all the time. I see where they were going with it. Or like, oh, ideally these segments should be about the same length. So one player does one while the other does the other. You're doing like 2 different things, and you like have a split story going on. But rarely, I can't imagine it ever actually working out like that. Like, I would figure like one way, hey, go ahead and finish that so that I can do this story over here. Yeah, gosh. So like Boba Fett, right? Everyone knows the Boba Fett. Like he's the guy in Star Wars. And I have a reason I'm bringing up Boba Fett, don't you worry. But like I've noticed in a lot of these older games back when you could just like make a Star Wars game or book or whatever, and like there are the rules you have to follow. Like you can't like have Luke fight someone on screen, or like if these characters are in it, they have to be here during this time and it can't interfere with the canon of the movies. But like Boba Fett for some reason must have had like less stringent rules, because Boba Fett's in like all of these like, oh, I'm a tough guy with a gun, like old Star Wars games, and he gets fucking rolled all the time. So it's noticing like in Shadows of the Empire, you play as Dash Rendar, who is just Han Solo while Han Solo is out of the game, and then by the time Han Solo is back in the game, Dash Rendar is quote unquote dead. So like he's just substitute. He's just Walmart brand Han Solo. But like he's like following the plot is he's following Boba Fett to this planet, and he's like, Boba Fett knows where Han Solo was taken, even though they already know it was Jabba's palace. And like, well, I'm gonna follow Boba Fett, and Boba Fett's like, I'm gonna stop you. And you fight Boba Fett in a gunfight, and like when you kill him, he just like does several backflips in the air, like you ah! He just spins around the air, and he just fucking gets absolutely rolled and thrown off of a cliff. And then he like pulls out his ship and is like, all right, I'll kill you with my ship. And then you blow up his ship with your gun. And then the next cutscene's like, ah, Boba Fett got away. And then in Dark Forces, he's a boss, and like he's like the 10th level of the game. I think there's like 15. He's like at the beginning of the end of the second act of Dark Forces, Boba Fett shows up, and like there's this whole scene where your pilot is like, hold on, you gotta get back here, Kyle, because like the main character's name is Kyle. Like, Kyle, you gotta get back here, I'm running into and you're like, oh god, what could it be? You get to the landing pad, and then there's Boba Fett, and the whole level you've been fighting these like powered up dark troopers with these like super strong plasma cannons, and then after you beat them, you get the super strong plasma cannon and they shoot missiles, and so you blow him up with the 20 missiles you have, and then I think he's just dead. Like there's no animation of him like getting up and flying away. Like
I think the implication is that he is just dead because his corpse is on the ground, you know, and like it's a Doom game, so like the corpse rotates as you look around, and just from all angles he's fucking dead. Maybe they're all canon. Boba Fett is just canonically the worst. You know, I'm kind of feeling that. There's always, whenever he shows up in anything, he gets absolutely eviscerated, and he's like, "You're lucky I'm getting paid." And then they had that one series where, like, actually Boba Fett was actually the hero the whole time. Like, you don't know what you're doing with Star Wars, Disney. You got lucky with Mandalorian. Anyway, the whole, I'd be okay if it didn't rotate. Mason Force is weird and Let's Play 2 is perfectly parallel to, yeah. I don't think that I ever experienced that problem. Oh god, not the glowy poltergeist. I don't think I ever experienced that problem, because again, I only played it by myself, so I was only swapping between myself and another version of myself, so instead of rotating like that, it would just go to the corner. Does it actually like rotate around the screen? That's stupid. That is the worst way to do that. Are you kidding me? What is that? Who are you? Poliwhirl. I think I already have Poliwhirl. Anyway, so I've been into these, going back and revisiting Star Wars. So I was thinking, like, it's been a long time since I've seen the Star Wars movies, and I have access to them, and I'm paying for this absolute dog pile of a goddamn service in Disney Plus. I might as well take some time and go revisit some of the Star Wars movies. And I started watching them, and it occurred to me, I can't believe other than Harry Potter did it that way. Did Harry Potter do that? Do the canon thing? Or, oh, no, oh, he was secretly a hero the whole time? Yeah. Harry Potter also did that. Harry Potter is not very well written. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I don't think anyone's gonna, like, people are gonna go against me on that one. But, like, Harry Potter is not very well put together. Doesn't help that it's made by a TERF, but, like, just as a book, it's not very well put together. I was talking about the screen rotate thing. Oh, the Harry Potter, right, the Harry Potter Lego Star Wars rotate thing. The Lego, Harry Potter Lego Star Wars. The iconic game. Oh my god, that duck just eviscerated my worm. Because it's raining right now. I don't want to kill him. Catch him. I don't have a good answer to water. I guess Wichita is just neutral. That's fine. Is Hydro Pump always... Is it 100% accurate in rain? Or am I making that up? I'm thinking of Hurricane. Pretty sure worm types are weak to bird types. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, that makes sense. I really need a cat type. I really need a cat to deal with this bird. And honestly, if you find old lady that swallowed a fly, that would be the ultimate, like, that's like playing God and rock, paper, scissors. So I realized I had never seen the special editions of the original Star Wars movies. I have memories of the Star Wars movies, and obviously I knew about the atrocities that the special editions did, the original Star Wars movies, but like got the ball guy background. Remember, I said we swallow everything whole. Cramvorant. What a terrible Pokemon Cramorant is. Wait, was Cramorant in the original Dex? Yeah, weird. I always loved Miss Dreamus' sound. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just hearing it so often costs him because he's absolutely cracked. Yeah, she is cracked in that game. And a game with so much Earthquake and Body Slam. She's a little busted. What was that? Oh yeah, so I was like, you know, if I haven't seen it, I should go see it. And then I I'm often of the opinion that nerds can be a little bit too dorky about stuff sometimes. Like, people were talking about the special editions of Star Wars back in the day, like they had like came into their house and assassinated their grandma. And really, at the end of the day, it was just a fucking movie. Like, I get it. They are bad changes, but like, you know, you don't need to act like it's the end of the world. But they are way worse than I thought they were. At the end of the day, they are still just movies. Like, it really, they didn't kill my grandma. Only COVID did that. But they are like really bad. And I didn't realize how bad they were. The code was broken. I didn't understand ghost types. All the AI I thought normal was super effective with ghosts. Oh, is that why they're always hitting mischievous with ghost type with normal type moves? I have noticed it happens a lot in that game. I just thought the AI was donkey brained. Victory is. You are a dragon. Oh. A little healy. You're a dragony. Victory is 99% skill, 1% luck, and 1% 100 pain, and 100% dedication to power. Challenged by Airy the Dragon Tamer. It's 99% training and 1% having dragon types. Shuppet was no, Shuppet was... Shuppet might be both, actually. Oh, I was thinking of Shuckle. Shuppet is XD, yes. Shuppet and Duskull were both an XD. Because XD, like, didn't have the niche that Coliseum did. Coliseum was like, oh, we're gonna put the Pokemon that we fucked up in Gen 2 in a more flattering light. Because a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon, like, aren't actually dog water. Like, Misdreavus is fine if you get it early game. But they didn't. They put it, like, late game. I think Misdreavus was Kanto only. And, like, same with Sneasel. Like, if you were able to get Sneasel earlier on, Sneasel would be great. And then Sneasel was absolute dog water because you couldn't get it until the end of the game. Oh, I don't actually have a wish cache, do I? I don't. Oh. What? Hey, what? Misdreavus, get that thing. Or Houndour. Like, both games gave Houndour an opportunity. Actually, Houndoom was late of Coliseum, wasn't it? I guess XD did Houndour better. Yeah, XD, like, this is a big point in my upcoming video, but XD Misdreavus was only found in a single patch of grass you very easily miss in Johto. Maybe. Wasn't Misdreavus one of the 1,000 Pokemon that you could only get in Misdreavus only in Mount Silver? Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, Gen 2 did that with a lot of Pokemon, and Coliseum kind of fixed that, because, like, it put them in lights where, like, oh, this is a good Pokemon if you have it early game, or it just more accessible. Please choose a move that would replace the Swords Dance. You have a Soul Vest. You don't need Swords Dance at all, do you? It's extremely protective of any territory. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big point I make in my upcoming Coliseum video, and that, or my upcoming XD video, in that the XD kind of loses the plot of part of its job. Like, it doesn't have the same making heroes out of zeros enjoyment that Coliseum does. Like, Coliseum is very much like, here's a bunch of, like, pretty ass Pokemon, and you need to make a good team out of them. Because we're going to put you up against some hard stuff. And, like, it gives you a lot of options and a lot of opportunities to, like, try new tactics. And maybe with this, like, highly tactical system, you can do something a little better. It's still, you having Misdreavus still pretty late. Yeah, Misdreavus is good. It's just outclassed is the thing. But if you put Misdreavus in a situation where it's not outclassed, then it's a lot better. It's kind of like Spoink, right? Like, Spoink is a perfectly fine psychic type. It's average, but this could be balanced by it being easy to find. That's what it needed, because, like, Emerald Legacy, which was a game that kind of, I've talked about it before, it's a game that, it's a ROM that fixes a lot of Emerald's problems while still preserving the original vision of Emerald. An Emerald Legacy, the way it fixed Spoink is that you can just get it in an early route. Like, you can get it before Roxanne. And that's it. That's all it needed. Like, it's just, if you don't want to spend the time to raise an Abra or a the time and effort of raising an Abra or a Ralts, then if you get a Spoink and it's easier. And like, if it had been presented like that, Spoink would not be the who the hell is Spoink kind of Pokemon it is today. Yeah, XD like didn't do for like obscure Pokemon the same thing that Colosseum did. Because XD is like, oh, here's all the Pokemon you just got done using this generation. Like, here's a Shroomish right off the bat. And like, oh, everyone playing Leaf Green and Fire Red definitely used an Eevee, so here, have an Eevee immediately. And you can have whatever form of it you want. I like Spoink. For some reason, I despise Grumpig. Grumpig does get rid of some of Spoink's energy. Like, Spoink had this cool bouncy thing going on, and Grumpig is just a pig on its hind legs. It's some pig. Give you permission to have legs. Honestly, if I was a Spoink, I'd be like grinding off of Zigzagoon in the grass all day long, because I would hate to be living in a form where if I stop moving, my heart stops. You don't need Psyshock. You're fine coverage-wise. You got Fairy and Psychic cover a lot of the same things. What'd you give Gligar a nickname? Yeah, we'll call him, I don't know, Prick. Prick. I'm gonna continue ranting about Star Wars now with the special editions. So I watched the special edition, and I knew it was worse. It's so much worse than I imagined it would be. Like, it's so much worse than the original film. I don't know who looked at it after making those edits and was like, yeah, we've done a good job. Print it. Like, this is good. Like, it's real bad. Burning Jealousy. Is that real? Is Spoink one of those shake... Is that real? Is Spoink one of those shake flashlights they don't sell anymore because Big Battery Mafia hit them off? I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that is real. That is... I don't know if it's every Pokedex entry, but at least like his early ones are like, yeah, if it ever stops moving, it dies. Like a shark, but hilarious. Who are you? Hello, and how do I get your number? Get Poop Sack out on this one. It's one of those bold text guys. I'm a Sabi of the Kamioka clan. I control the rain and wash away my foes. I take Mawile and Stabilize Megas. Should have been regular illusion. I agree. It's sad they're relegated to Mega Evolutions, because now if a game doesn't have Mega Evolutions, those Pokemon are just back to being ass. Right now, the Pokedex entry is just absolutely tortured. I do like running with a theory that, I'm gonna go ahead and set up Sunny Day. This rain ain't no good. No. Welp. Damn, well, there goes Poop Sack, and I didn't even get a chance to put out my spikes. I do like the theory that Pokedex entries were written by the kids who you're playing as. Like, the 10-year-olds are like, yeah, this slug is hotter than the sun. Because why would they ever think that that's anything other than the coolest thing ever? Like, they're not here for making logical Pokedex entries. They're here for writing cool lore about Pokemon. And so, like, a kid was like, oh, this like, pig thing I caught won't stop moving. It must die if it stops. Well, this guy is no... I just realized I'm 12 levels under this guy. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say guy, because that is a woman. Pascu Legion. Pascu Legion in this? I can't do that. Ghost, right? Yeah, I can kill you with Ghost. I'm glad I had Weather with me. That really undoes this guy's whole thing. Sorry, this woman's whole thing. The water ghosts. Checkmaster? Checkmaster. I mean, all the Pokemon that steal children like the traffic codes just carry swords straight at each other. They can begin. Yeah. It's kind of cute, right? It's a cute theory. It makes sense why they're all so dramatic. Or like some of them, like we encountered one last stream. I don't remember what it was. But like, so like a middle stage evolution Pokemon, a guy just became that one day. All the Hisuian forms were in Scarlet and Violet since launch. Is that true? Who's getting dual wing beat? I don't think that's true, right? I think I remember seeing... Ooh, actually, that might be good for you. Because it's twice in a row. That's 80 power. This is 110. But I can also hold an item. Let's hold off on that, but I might want to come back to it. Who's learning overheat? Well, stop learning shit. Get out of school. What are you, nerds? You absolutely cannot have overheat. You are not built for overheat, my dude. Ludicolo. They just weren't obtainable any before home stores added. Oh, that's what. That's stupid. That's really stupid. Why would they do that? That's right. I can't change. Poison jab. You are no Mirror B, lady. You're only half as sexy as Mirror B is. I think Shuckle is Arceus. Like, Orgalong becoming the penguin of Adventure Time. Oh yeah, I understand that reference now. Because I watched Adventure Time. That sure did happen. This show is crazy. Nope, I don't have a way to change the weather back now, but now at least it won't be like this forever. Probably Bittlebug's the only one who's not going to be at a severe disadvantage here, so I guess Bittlebug. Oh, and look at you. You're high, Bittlebug. All up in the camera, dude. This'll work. Get a little superpower going. Oh my god! Christ! Okay, I guess not, then. Dreadnought's kicking my ass. You're probably pretty heavy compared to Orthworm. I don't have any steel moves to take advantage of my trash symbol minimization. I guess Earthquake. God damn! I don't know, gamers. I think I'm gonna bite it. Can I shed Tail out of here? Uh-oh. Don't bite the worm. I always bite the worm. Alright, the rain stopped. I might not die in one hit, then. Where do I hear a Rockruff? They're all around me. There he is. There he is barking at two people, clearly having a battle to the death. Well, it's not sunny, so Solar Beam ain't gonna work. I think I just go for a Shadow Ball. I think I just whip it. Oh, thank God. I was really hoping for that. It's a Quick Claw. Please. Please, Dusty Croc. It's got no special defense. It's got no special defense. It's got a lot of special defense. It's got less special defense. Oh. Yeah, this is the first time I have game overed in this game. And it was just to a random lady on a cliff. I was overwhelmed by my defeat. I guess that is better wording than I whited out. A cave is, I guess, technically a hole in the mountainside. Damn, dude. Be more careful out there, would you? Don't fight random muscle woman on a plateau, I guess. God damn. Absolutely stepped on me. Reveler's Road. Wow. Alex, we can't. we can't keep doing this, old man. Oh, fuck. Right. I'm going to talk about Star Wars Special Editions now. For real this time. Right. So, hadn't seen them, watched them. Legitimately terrible. Dude, Tortoise had a panic attack. He was overwhelmed by his defeat. I don't know if you've seen them. The special edition of A New Hope is real. Like, the one of... I watched Empire Strikes Back and A New Hope in the past couple weeks. A New Hope is so much worse now with the special edition. Like, legitimately terrible. Like, they're in Mos Eisley, and there's so much bullshit on the screen. It's legitimately distracting. Like, they go into Mos Eisley, there's like 3 different animation styles happening at once because they got 2008 CGI flying around on the screen. They got these little robots that are just like flying around and going, and they're just like failing off a screen. They got these dinosaurs that are just screaming for some reason. And they're everywhere, and I don't understand why they did it. Like, who was like, you know what this scene needs? More bullshit on the screen. Like, it's distracting. It's so distracting. It's legitimately, like, hard to watch. Like, even if it looked good, like, if it was, like, today's CGI, I still don't think it would be a general improvement over just having the screen be more empty. Like, I don't understand what the point was. It was like, oh, it's Mos Eisley is a home base of scum and villainy, so we really need to show that off by having these stupid little robots fly around and go like... Like, it's terrible. And then there was one that I thought was a special edition change. Turns out it wasn't. But I thought Obi-Wan was talking more after he died. Like he died. I don't remember this happening. But Obi-Wan dies, and then Luke sees it. He's like, no! And then immediately he hears a voice in his head, run, Luke. And I was like, oh, they must have added that in because I don't remember Obi-Wan talking to him at all until he says use the Force in his head. And it's kind of ambiguous whether that's Obi-Wan saying use the Force, like him saying that, or him just remembering what Obi-Wan would say. Like, it was a little ambiguous about that. Whoever this must have played Boiler through the boy, I want that visual diarrhea in Star Wars. Yeah, it must be it. That lines up with the course of events. Visual diarrhea is actually a really good way to put it. It is visual diarrhea. Just absolute all over the screen. But no, it turns out that was in the original. And I was like, well, why do I remember that differently? Why do I remember him only saying use the Force, Luke? In fact, in that scene, he says a lot more. I was like, they must have added that later. But no, that's in the original. The reason I remember it is because I remember more about the original Star Wars from video games than I do from, like, actually watching it. Because I watched it as a kid. I watched the VHSs. That's why I don't have memory of the special edition changes. Because I still have the VHSs, I think. Either I have them or my brother has them. Somebody has the original VHSs of Star Wars. Which, my audience leans younger. A VHS is like a rectangle. You know how for when you were a child, movies were on circles? Well, they used to be on rectangles, and they were big. And if you played them too much, they would spit at you. They would spit at you and disembowel themselves. Why is he doing the zombie? Visual diarrhea is such a Borderlands term. You make a particle effects while your gun shoots particle effects that make particle effects, which is the enemies make particle effects. You know, I have noticed that with playing. I've never put it in those words, but I have played a little bit of Borderlands. That does line up with what I see in Borderlands. Why was he doing the zombie? Ogre, vampire. Robot. I don't like this revisionist history that Tynamo lives in water. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care who hears. Tynamo does not live in the water. He flies around. He floats high, Quaggy. Okay, well, yeah, I just remember it from video games. And video games, like, playing Rogue Squadron on the GameCube, best launch title of any system ever. Don't at me. Rogue Squadron on the GameCube was like, he's going down the trench and he hears, use the Force, Luke. And I remember that being the only thing that happened, because that's what happens in that game. And turns out, like, the game was, like, correctly said, Obi-Wan not shutting his mouth after he dies is too much. Correct. Let's cut some of his lines out and make it better. Yeah. Original Star Wars, New Hope, not very good. Not super great. I know that might be kind of blasphemous for anyone who likes Star Wars, but I don't... Star Wars is a media best experienced in anything other than movies, in my opinion. It is the movies. It has one good movie, two passable. I guess we could say three, if you want to be generous. Three passable movies. One movie that's like fucking nuts and doesn't know what it's doing, but at least is passionate about it. And then 4 absolutely dog shit movies. And I'll let you decide which of those is which. Where's the best Proto Swampert there ever was? I agree. I love Quagsire. Little Quaggy boy. I always gravitate to Quagsire. Quagsire is like, I don't know how often y'all do Nuzlocks. If you're doing Nuzlocke, Quagsire is always hard lock. Because Wooper is so common in so many of the games. And Quagsire will take you far in Nuzlocke. As long as you keep him away from grass. As long as he never touches grass. Like, he stands up to everything. I'm calling it Diantha. Everyone's favorite character, Diantha. Bink. There's another one. Oh boy, really wanted this heat. Get out of there, poop sack. Yeah, New Hope, not a super great movie. Like, it takes 20 minutes for us to see our main character. Like, the first 20 minutes are just these 2 robots fucking around, which I'm sure was impressive at one time. Oh, I forgot about the other special edition changes that I was like, this is the dumbest thing they possibly could have done. Right, so I did a little research on this one. Originally, when they made A New Hope, you know how you, there's like, that you meet Han Solo and he's like, I got debts I gotta take care of. Jabba's gonna hunt me down. Then Greedo comes out, and I'm not gonna say what you think I'm about to say, but Greedo comes out and is like, DPG, and he's like, I'm gonna get him his money, Greedo. That Osaka Miglanki. And then they have a little gunfight. So that's all you really need of that plot point. That's all you're like. I don't agree with the whole Han shot first. I think it was a dumb edit. I don't think it ruins the movie. I think it's just kind of dumb magoo. Hey, I gotta talk to this girl about her goo. A precious little goo loves goo. Spoo. You are challenged by goo lover Yoshino. She threw out goo. 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 Somebody wrote with their whole chest. Yeah, let's name this NPC Goo. Let's ever talk about goo an extensive amount. Uh-oh. What if she did? If she sent out like a hypno, I'd be like, oh god, if she sent out like she sends out Gardevoir, I'd be terrified. This is a psychopath. There's no laws against Pokemon, Batman. No, goo! Don't go into the goo lights! Oh no! Right, so there's that whole scene with Star Wars. That's all you need of that plot point. I don't really care about the Greedo shot first. It's a bad edit. It's not necessary. I don't know why Disney was like, oh, we'll add him saying McGlunky like that adds anything. Who the fuck? Ah! Get the hell out of here, Barrascuda. Stay in the water. God damn it. What is this room? What a strange little room. Is just where all these desperate caves line up? Is it just this is the room where we keep the Gyarados in the shallow water? This cave is weird. I went in here on a whim and it just keeps going. It's got Blizzard though. That's the first time I've seen the Blizzard TM. I love how this game sometimes makes me ride my invisible shit bike. Very well put together game, Pokemon Scarlet is. And in the original A New Hope, they cut out a scene because they couldn't quite make it work visually. They filmed the scene, cut it out. They couldn't quite make it work visually. And also, somebody must have said, no, that's a bad decision to have this scene. So, in the special edition, after they... Yep, ignoring that. After they, after Obi-Wan and Luke meet Han Solo and Chewbacca, and they're like, oh, we'll give you half now and half when you get to the place. Can I get off the... Brunswick! Get off the wall! Yay, good girl! I love climbing the wall! That's a penis. That's a penis. There's a peepus on that jeepus. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we are talking about Star Wars, but right now we're talking about that schlonker in this cave. Whoop! Oh no! I heard the rocks were hard in here, but this is ridiculous. Iris is not the special edition, it's the special edition. It's the special edition. Oh, I see. Special edition. I see what you're saying. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Oh, thank God. Let's get away from that cave. Got penis rocks in it. Ooh, Graveler. I thought that was a Alolan for a second. I was really excited. And then subsequently very disappointed. Right, so to recap for your Final Blue man, or Final Blue numbers, I hadn't seen the special editions of the original Star Wars movies. I had thought I had because I had certainly seen enough nerds complain about them online. But I hadn't until just last week. I had watched the VHSs when I was a kid. And that was my only exposure. I too wish it was a poop with corn in it and Graveler. So yeah, I'll call him corn. Alolan Graveler is better than the original Graveler. Or just the Alolan, this line is better than the original. Changed my mind. Yeah, I hadn't seen the special edition, so I watched the New Hope special edition on Disney Plus. It was terrible. The changes really are really bad. It's very distracting. Didn't care for it. The nerds were freaking out about it too much back in the day because at the end of the day, it's a movie. It's not gonna like end your life, but it is worse now for the changes that were made to it. Anyways, so on shot first. Didn't care about that. Then they had this scene that they recorded and cut out because either they couldn't do it or it was bad pacing or both, which is correct. Where Han goes out to his ship. It's just Han, and Jabba the Hutt is there. He's like, oh God, be God, neighbor Pinchy. And he's like, oh, hey, Jabba, I'm going to get you your money. Don't you worry about it. I'm about to do this job and get you your money with interest. Ooh, this is a nice little spot. Look at this Breath of the Wild ass area. It's got spoinks. Got cool stuff. Got spoinks. Geodudes. Slugs. The version of Return of the Jedi where Vader had eyebrows. There is, yeah. I think that is special where it's Hayden Christensen. I don't understand the progression alone, dude. With hair, poop with coordinate Graveler, Middle Eastern Golem. They're Harry Harrys or like Harry Groucho. They're like that game when we were kids, where you had like the pen with the magnet in it, and you had the face in it, and Wooly Willy, that was his name. It was Wooly Willies. That's what they're supposed to be. Just remember seeing that and feeling so confused seeing CGI in the 19s. Yeah. It was very... Well, the scene is really bad, because Jabba is, like, full-on 2012 CGI, which was a decision. He's not, like, a puppet or anything like that. He is, like, fully CGI. Doesn't look like he blends in with the world at all, because considering the rest of the footage was filmed in the 1970s. Because they used the film they had and put a bunch of CGI bullshit on it. Sandy Shocks did it too and get the message across better. I mean, yeah, I think Sandy Shocks wears it better, but like Geodude wore it first. There's an orb in its mouth. When it rings, it goes. Ah! Call him Polar Express. And, like, it's real dumb, because it's restating everything we just got from the scene before. It ruins the reveal of the Millennium Falcon, because this is before where Han Solo walks into the cargo bay and is like, there it is, that's the Millennium Falcon. Falcon. Polar Express. Polar Express. Polar Express. We sometimes choke on the orb when it eats. It must. What does it eat? Does it eat the joy of children? Why do I have a Dust Noir and no Dust Skulls? Oh, good. Slugma. Slugma nuts. Yeah, so it ruins the reveal of the Falcon because it's just in the background the whole time. It ruins the reveal of Jabba because Jabba's like this off-screen menacing mob boss character before that we don't see, and like, oh, he's definitely got a lot of pull, and you know, he becomes less intimidating when you know the entire time that he's a big slug. Like, it's kind of a reveal in Return of the Jedi that he's a big slug man. He's like super gross, but still so powerful. Speaking of Star Wars, the man in the movie so meant. That's what I was afraid of hearing. I imagined that it would be. Must be pronounced Hansa because I go imagine he named it, right? The Falcon. He didn't name it according. Didn't you see? Actually, nerd emoji. Did you see Solo, a Star Wars story, where it was called the Millennium Falcon before he got it? It was actually named after. I can't believe I know this. I hate myself for knowing this. It was named after the first guy who flew it, whose name was Falco, and the ship was. I don't remember why he called it Millennium. But, like, the original captain's name was Falco, so he called it the Falcon. I hate myself for knowing that. I know too much incidental Star Wars knowledge to be happy with myself. Sometimes you just see like a short about a Glup Shido and it sticks in your brain forever. That one is actually from the, Expanding Fronts mod for the 1998 game, or was it 98? No, it must have been 2001. The 2001 game, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, which is an RTS built in the Age of Empires engine, where you could play as all the iconic races of the original trilogy and Episode 1, such as Gungans and Wookiees. And then they had a expansion pack. It was before it was called DLC. I explained the concept of a Glup Shido to my roommates after you taught me that. Good. Glup Shido is the best vernacular. I love it so much. I love Glup Shidos. Oh look, it's Glup Shido from the Dubon system. Yeah, choke on that, you dang ding danger. I feel like ding danger is a slur. I shouldn't have said that. What was I saying about? Oh, Expanding Fronts, right? And then in 2001 they had the Clone Campaigns, which was an expansion of that game to include the stuff that happened in the Clone Wars movie. You know, everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, Clone Wars. And so you got to play as the Confederacy and the clones before any of their shit was established. So there's no General Grievous or any of the cool shit that's in those movies. Just Count Dooku, everyone's favorite guy. Wait, the original of the Millennium Falcon was Falco from Star Fox? Yes! Feels like hands off my ship. Is there something I can use on this guy that isn't terrible? I guess. Yeah, Ultra Ball's the best I got. Like the Clone Wars show, the movie gave me a kidney failure. Oh, yo, yeah. Like I said, Star Wars is a property best experience in anything but a movie. Because the shows are legitimately good. The games, a lot of them are legitimately good. The universe is legitimately good. Movies, bad. Terrible. Most of them. They have one really good movie and one that I would argue is good, even though it's kind of a mess. And that one is Last Jedi. Although I might change that because I think I'm going to go through and watch all the movies again. And I might change that opinion. But in my mind, Last Jedi is a movie that tried. I just named it whatever James named it. I just realized that. And when you say Clone Wars show, do you mean the CGI one that Disney made, or the gender tartar sauce one? Because both of those are really good in their own ways. Gender tartar sauce. It is really cool that Star Wars, like, okay, you know the Samurai Jack guy? Let's just have him make a Star Wars show. And that will be your mandatory summer reading to understand what the hell is happening in Episode 3. Didn't see the non-CGI. Oh, please do. It's on Disney Plus, so, well, I mean, you also probably pirate it. They do stuff from And This Happened a lot. The original trilogy, like, all of them had these, like, really firm 3 big things that happen structure. Like, I wouldn't call them acts, because they aren't spaced like acts, and they don't really play off one another like acts should. But they are all like, here's the first big thing that's happening, and then here's the second big thing that's happening, and then here's the third. Like the Empire Strikes Back. You got Balahoth, and then you got training on Dagobah while the Falcon runs away, and Luke supposedly spends like months training in like the 3 days that the Falcon is running away from the ship, whatever. And then you got Cloud City stuff. And, like, same with the New Hope. Like, you got Tatooine, and they go to space, and then you got stuff that happens on the Death Star, and then you got the shooting down the Death Star. It is very And This Happened. But then later, like, the later movies get so much more, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. They really lose that act structure. And it wasn't that strong to begin with. Oh, and also, the last thing about the Jabba the Hutt scene, I promise I'll move on from that one thing. The Jabba the Hutt scene, the last... Kaufmo. The last thing that annoys me about it, because the CGI is bad, it ruins a lot of reveals of the characters and objects in the universe, and, like, it's weird that we have this scene where Han Solo's the star, despite, you know, just meeting him in the movie. But also, at the end of it, they walk away, they're doing the screen wipe that they always do because it's Star Wars, and then Boba Fett, my dude Boba Fett, which is what made me think of this, walks onto screen, looks at the camera, walks off screen. And now, if you are watching the movies in order for the first time you see Boba Fett is him just standing there, looking at the screen like waka waka, and then walking off. Oh, it's so stupid. That's the first thing you see of him. And again, Empire Strikes Back has such a better introduction of him because they had this scene where there's... I'm sorry. Heavens, happens. There's like this whole scene with, oh, here's a bunch of bounty hunters, and like one's a big lizard, and there's like these big fuck off robot guys, and like they're all pretty scary looking, like they're pretty mad designs. And then he looks at the guy, the one who's just a guy in armor, and points directly at him and says, "No disintegrations." That is fucking aura. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. And they ruined all of it by having him look at the screen like, What is all this bullshit? Are you seeing this shit? He's just standing there. If he was in the background, I could stomach it a little bit more. I still don't think it'd be good for the fan favorite character that is Boba Fett, but the fact that he takes center stage and looks at the camera is the part that gets me. Oh my god. Yeah. And then I watched Empire Strikes Back and like, yeah, that one is as good, if not better than I remember it being. Not a lot of special edition changes there. It's just better. Just a better movie. Oh yeah, Mimikyu, right? Yeah. Good to see you though, buddy. Alright, where's this? It's somewhere over here, right? Yeah, it's over here. I should Luke told us to go Dagobah. I really feel like the whole section was like, and then Ice Planet, right? Yeah, kind of. I'm not arguing with that. That is kind of what it is. There's a little bit of fall through of Ben being like, you must go to Dagobah system, and Luke being like, okay, I'm gonna die to a bear. But Empire Strikes Back is legitimately like I would call that just a really good movie. Like, it is a good time. It is what I want a blockbuster to be. It's thrilling. There's actual stakes. There's like good writing in that. Charge Bug is here. My little he's a bus. Boba has so much aura until he actually has to do something, and then he falls apart. Exactly. Charge Bug is here. Getting the ball, little bus buddy. What a little friend. Love me some Charge Bug. What was I saying about? All right, like there's some good writing in Empire Strikes Back. Like there's a scene. It's a famous scene. Bus buddy. There's a famous scene where like Leia and Han are having a little lover spat, and like Han's like being very coy. I mean, like, she loves me, she can't keep her hands off of me, and she's denying it the whole time. There's very tsundere kind of relationship going on there. It was the 70s, was still kind of a new thing. It was, back in the day, that was a well-written romance. I wouldn't call it that now. But back in the day, it was. Munchlax is here! I got two of my favorites, like, right next to each other. This route rules. So they're having this spat, and so Han like legitimately goes out and does something heroic and saves Luke from dying in the snow, and then he turns it into flirting with Leia, and then like Luke has just been through the fucking ringer. He got attacked by a bear and like abandoned in the snow for like 24 hours. Charge Bug is here on Smash Bros. Splash Screen. Just like in the Subspace Emissary where it's like shh. Da 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 da. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, thank God. I was like, don't kill yourself, little buddy. I want to take you with me. Does heavy ball work on tiny boy? Let's find out. Close enough. Yeah, so Lucas has been through the ringer. He's like recovering in bed, he's beaten and bloody. And, like, to prove that she doesn't love Han, Leia goes over and kisses him on the mouth. Like, haha, incest, they didn't know they were siblings, whatever. I don't think George knew that they were siblings at the time. I think that was still a thing he was working on. I'm gonna call him Chud. But, like, the way it's, like, written, because, like, I always think of it in terms of, like, haha, incest. But, like, the way that scene is, like, put together is actually, like, really well acted and really well written. Because, like, they're spatting about it, and she calls him a scruffy-looking nerf herder, and like calls him a bunch of slurs, and he goes, "Who's scruffy-looking?" And then, Poop Sack empties his entire Poop Sack to attack. Poop Sack attack. How foul. And then she goes over and kisses Luke, and Luke, like, Han is just stunned. Luke, like, he doesn't say a word, like, leans back and puts his hands behind his head, like he's resting on, like, a pillow. like he the whole time his body language was like, I don't want to be a part of this argument that they're having, and then he gets a kiss and he's like, yep, yeah, I'm hot shit. I just had that shit on, dude. It's really funny. And we'll call him Schnook. Is Schnook not entitled to a Munchlax? It's real good, and like Chewie is better written because like he's just kind of like the standoffish bear in the original movie, and like they gave him personality in Empire Strikes Back. There's a lot of stuff that like I didn't realize, like, oh, that wasn't a thing until Empire Strikes Back. Like the Force, right? The Force is Luke got that dog in him. It's a purebred. Oh, that's a good joke. Little did you know it's a purebred dog. Crippled by generations of incest. What was I saying? I lost it. That was too funny. Maybe lose my train of thought. Goodbye! Okay, I got distracted by items over here. I'm gonna go back to... Oh, you were what I was looking for. Come here, Grubbin. Like the Force, right? And A New Hope, the Force is never actually like used like as a weapon. Like besides Vader choking somebody without touching them, which he doesn't do every time he chokes somebody. He like I think the first guy he chokes, like he does use his hands to choke him, but the second guy uses the Force. But like using the Force to like pull objects towards you, like the thing people associate the Force with, let's do this pretty way. He was incredibly takes away. Right? That's his whole. I've said that about Sudowoodo every time we've encountered him in this game. Like we'll see him, and like he's not doing the thing he's supposed to do, which is standing there pretending to be a tree. Instead, he just takes off at light speed every single time, and it's not because of the rain. It is, he does it regardless. It doesn't matter what the weather is. If it was because of the rain, that'd be kind of charming. It's not. He does it every time. But like, Luke, early in Empire Strikes Back, uses the Force to pull his, the lightsaber out of the ice. And that is the first time that we've seen the Force do that. Like, pull something towards somebody. Remotely, and that happens a lot in that movie, but like it is at that point it evolves from like this kind of religious force, like something you have to have faith in, because Han has this whole like part in the first movie where like I don't believe in the Force, despite the fact that the government used to be like Force users. But like it was like analogous to like faith in a god or a deity in that, and like through your faith great actions can be taken. Which is what the point of the point of the missile scene isn't that Luke is using the Force to guide the missile like with his hands. He's going like, oh, I believe in myself and I believe in my faith. I have faith that I can shoot this missile, and then he does it. But in the Empire Strikes Back is where it becomes like, oh, this is a power. This is magic. This is something tangible that people can use. Like, it's the first time it's being developed. And I remember it being kind of a sticking point when Last Jedi came out, where Leia got blasted out of the ship, and everyone was like, oh, I guess that's how they get Carrie Fisher out of it, since she died and all. And then she used the Force to Superman her way back into the ship. And people were like, you can't do that, that's not how the Force works. Fucking, these movies are always adding shit the Force does. Why are we taking that specific complaint? Like, that's how it's been presented from the beginning. I want to cave. I see the plot, but I want to cave. This cave is an object. Unremarkable teacup. Oh, that must be how you get matched to become matchdo. I mean, like 19 years on before New Hope, these guys were doing flippy dips and mega jumps to the Force. Yeah, it's true. Timeline-wise, that doesn't make sense, but...
These are the Paradise Barrens. A pretty lonely place, huh? According to your legends, the ogre used to be seen around here lots. Hey, before we check out the sign, could you battle me?
I don't know.
I promise I'll heal up your Pokemon and all, so please, Brunswick.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I only got the heal because I said I don't know. That's not a thing Pokemon would do, I guess.
This time I'll win.
What is he? Is that a mole on his neck?
Meh. I want to win, so I got this.
Okay. Sorry, I was checking the message. Here goes the reason we hardened the prequels, and he's still pretty ancient. I'm sure you can explain flipping to some mega jumps digital spreads before. Sorry, I. First of all, who's this guy just like walking in the middle of our battle?
I should have thought this through. I should have known you'd have tight matchups memorized.
Sandshre's like, hey, what's going on over here? Oh, I'm just here to see the tourist attraction. Come on, man. Come on, bro. It's just a prank.
What? Why is he here?
Get out of here, you doof. So I found out something fun about, I guess because I'm watching Star Wars and my phone is listening to it, and because we live in a fucking hellscape. My phone was like, oh, you're watching Star Wars, huh? Well, let me recommend stuff to you. I don't know what show this is from, because again, the way all this is organized is a nightmare. But in one of the shows, we explore a character called Yaddle, which I didn't know was a character. Apparently, it's another member of the race that whatever Yoda is. The only other one we've seen besides the baby that's on all the marketing. And so there's this whole like special about this character called Yaddle. I saw a highlight reel of it, and Yaddle, being a member of Yoda's race, does not talk like Yoda does. That's just some shit that he does for some reason. It's not like unique to their species. It's not like how their understanding of languages. She just talks normal. He's just a freak. That's very funny to me. But why are you here? You started a death match in the sand. Yo, got a good point. Yaddle Train Count Dooku. Yes, it's Train Count Dooku. I was like, who the fuck is Yaddle? And why doesn't she... Oh, this guy's probably a dragon. I should have used... Oh, this is that... Applin evolves into Diplin, right? And then evolves into Hydrapple? This is like a divergent evolution? Oh, not this candy syrup. Oh, it's like a spider web. Kind of. It's like a lingering effect. That's kind of cool. So a common thread among their race is that they all have goofy names. Yoda, Yaddle, and Grogu. And that Sandshrew has not moved an inch. This is funny. I think she's in one scene in the Phantom Menace. Yeah, I don't think I realized up until seeing those clips, because I did go back like, who the fuck is Yaddle? And then like there was like shots of her in the Phantom Menace. I don't think I realized that was a different character. I think I just thought that was Yoda. I don't think I quite put together that was supposed to be a different person. Wait, did the fur just clean up my sticky? What does tidy up do? I've never heard of that move before. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up real quick. What the hell is tidy up? I feel like I saw it happen twice and still don't understand what it does. Tidy Up is a non-damaging normal type move that clears away substitute spikes and toxic spikes, stealth rock, and sticky web. Oh, so it's Dragon Dance, but it also clears hazards? Who learns it? Oh, it's like exclusive to... It's exclusive to Mousehold. And then you can get it as an egg move on Central. He has an egg move? Huh. That's kind of wild. Normally they don't design enemy trainers with egg moves. Huh, weird.
It's like because I'm too weak. I lost. It's because I'm weak. That's why. Oh, it's the Arthur meme. You should go check out the sign. Hey, come on, let's get this over with.
I think everyone talked like Yoda when he was younger. You see a shadowy figure approaching outside the village. Wait,
Yeah.
be wary. Don't unmask it once. Hide your face. Do so, whether the shadow is man or monster, you'll pass each other as fellow mask wearers. If you should meet the shadow when you have no mask in hand, pray it is only a man. If it is, you'll live to see another day. You remember to never forget your mask again. But if it is the ogre, you will meet your end. You as all human whose faces are seen by it. Once it sees your face, your soul will be forfeit. You shall never return to the village. Damn. That sandshrew is still just hanging out there.
In the old days, everyone who carried masks wherever they went, and the one who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-great-grandpa or something.
The stories are true?
I mean, yeah, I don't think any of that stuff about the ogre stealing souls is true or anything, but, you know.
I just noticed that Brunswick has the sunglasses on behind the mask. Brunswick, you absolute dollop.
This family used to make masks. Family has a long line of mask makers. Even my gramps can make them. I heard the reason we hold the festival of masks is because our ancestors came up with the idea. But I don't really like what they wrote on this sign here. Just because the ogre seemed sort of scary, everyone got all afraid of it and drove it away from the village.
Future Master Sun doesn't even have any eye hole. Who's the name funny about sunglasses? Well, yeah, so the sun doesn't get in Brunswick's eyes.
I felt alone like that, treated like some kind of outcast.
Sorry.
For what? Want to take that last photo?
Oh no.
Oh, I'll do their assignment now, but I've got to get stronger with my Pokemon. I'm gonna head home.
That's rough, buddy. You left him alone? You're a real bad friend. Get out of my living room. Sorry. Sorry, Sandrew. That's Sandrew. Is he still there? Did he just remain stoic the whole... Oh, he's chasing me! I was cleaning up. Fucking people coming along messing with my sign. Like they own the place.
Oh, that's sad.
It's just... Goodbye, Ponsley. Am I alone? I surely am not alone in being a little annoyed by this point. Like, clearly Kieran was, like, listening in on the conversation and then heard, oh, hey, don't tell Kieran from the only authority figure we've encountered on this island. And then he's mad at us for being like, yeah, we're not going to tell you. Like, did he just stop listening right before he heard the exonerating part of what was being said? It was actually, like, really well done as far as Pokemon characters go.
Yeah! He's not bad.
I don't mind Kieran. Poopsack. I mean, Poopsack is doing his job. Like, he is set up to set up, he's here to put up sun and then die. But, man, he sure does die a lot. I think it's always like how Silver has the whole befriended Pokemon arc and this shown by his go back evolving. Yeah, I could see that.
How can I mess up this pad? This is a karate gi, but I only know judo.
Donkey is like, I'm getting the hell out of here. Poop sack. I really wish Poop Sack could learn like a switching move. That would really make his whole kit. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I'm fine. I thought I messed up going for Spiky Shield. I think he's mad at the player for lying to him. Yeah. I just don't understand why his... I guess I can understand why his aggression... Because, like, that's a real thing. If you're frustrated with someone, you let that frustration out in not always logical ways. Like, I understand that as a person. But, like, from a writing standpoint, like, the one who should be the target of his aggression is his grandpa. I don't know. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad writing. It's a little strange they made it so clear that he heard the conversation, and then so much of his ire is being directed at us. Like, Kieran doesn't try her. He really wants to get less and less subtle. Fur with an egg move, we wouldn't even know that, but he knows that. You know, you got a good point. Like, he really wants... He's trying, like, just as much as his sister is a freak about battling, he also is a freak about battling. He just doesn't always have the know-how to make it work. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yearny. That is one of those subtle story tells. I do like that he knows an egg move. I didn't even think to, like, look it up, because that's I mean, I'm glad I thought to look it up, because that's not something I would have picked up on. But yeah, that is just totally an egg move. That's the only way Centric can learn it. Wonder how much of his moveset is that. Yeah, let me look at what he's got here. I hope I'm not gonna spoil myself too much, but I think this is... I do want to like Kieran. I do like him. Second battle. Was that the second battle we just had? We just had third battle. Let me see here. After completing the way home. Oh, it's got Super Fang too? I don't think it normally has that. The Yanma has Giga Drain. Yeah, the Poliwrath has Earth Power? I don't know what Diplin normally has. Well, yeah. That is a competitive... I mean, it's still a furret. It's not going to be the best thing in the world, but that is as competitive as a furret could be. From his perspective, he spent his whole life obsessed with the local legend, and his first real friend saw that legend and didn't tell him. Actually, I didn't think about his sister. He's actually really good at nail a little bit. Like, yeah. You know, I like Kieran. He's a good character. Oh, was that Feebas? They're just like handing out Feebas? Alright, well, okay. We'll get this Feebas and then we'll take our break. It was grass. So we'll do a little Zesty Croc action. Yeah, we'll do a little Zesty Croc. Just like handing out Feebas, dog. I really want to get into why I like Kieran, but I can't because you're only where you are. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure I'll like him more. He's got a good foundation. I'm glad you pointed out the I'm glad you pointed out the egg move thing, because I would not have put those together. Is there a single character model in this game that isn't fucking ridiculous? Why is the puppet from Victoria's here? Logan. Oh my god. No, there isn't. You know, that's probably for the best. I'm gonna catch him in the luxury ball. All the real homies know that luxury ball is the best Pokeball aesthetically. If you're going for aesthetics, you gotta get the luxury ball. Okay. Well, with that, we're going to take our little break. I got to go feed children because they've probably already started eating the drywall. Because it is that time. We'll call them Dubert. My dog is so cute. When she get on bed with a toy or bone, she brings me first because she's small and cute. Aww. That is very cute. It's legitimately very cute. When Galileo has a toy, he will walk around the entire haunted mansion screaming about it. There he goes. Yeah. Well, speaking of which, I'm gonna go feed that child so he doesn't eat my partner. Sandslash is here. I'll catch him when we come back. Don't you worry. I'm gonna get that guy. As long as he doesn't wander off. Have you seen my husband? Last I saw, he was watching a battle. I'm gonna hide in this rock now. And he'll be here forever. Sonic, he can really move. Oh boy. He's got an attitude. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back. I've been gone for like 15 minutes now. The short break, had to feed the babies. Had a popsicle. And boy howdy, is that Sand Slash still going. Sheesh. It's just going to town. Does that count as off guard because I technically hit him in the back? No, of course not. Anyway, welcome back to the second half of the stream. I see that dang janitor had to go to big bed for the big drive. I respect that. Sleep is always good. Sleep is so underrated. Sleep haters be like, I want to stay up and do the stuff, but they don't realize you just go to bed. Good. Sand Slash. Sleesh. Sleesh. He can really move. Sleesh. He's got an attitude. Blink. Is this too risque for me to tell on here? It might not be. It's one of my most beloved memories, even though I don't agree with the things that are said anymore. Yeah, okay, I'll say it. So back when Samurai Jack Season 5 was coming out, oh my god, just a whole Annihilate wandering around. When Samurai Jack Season 5 came out, you know how Adult Swim had that like short revival and it started off like really good, and then it ended really bad. And DD, do I have NDD? NDD, I do have NDD. So back when that was coming out, my whole group was like into watching it, and I've unlocked a new area for ogre oust. Oh, there's multiple spots for ogre ousting. Oh, that's cool. Glad we have a mini game out of the Trail of Tears here. So like so my friends and I were all watching it, and we were all pretty obsessed with it. At one point we had this joke where like, I don't even remember how it came across. I think we were just like playing with words and this came out. You gotta get back to the past, Samurai Black. Oh no, that's not what it was. Gotta get black to the past, Black. That was the whole joke. We'd say it like that. Which in and of itself isn't very funny. But at one point we had just done that, and like, because we're all Neanderthals, we all did it together and said Black together, and then our other friend, our bird friend, walks in and goes, "Hey, what are you guys talking about in here?" And then without skipping a beat, my buddy Fish Matt looks at him and goes, "Black." Oh, it was really funny. I caught him off guard. How do you respond to that? How do you respond to, "Hey, what are you guys up to?" Black. All right. Carry on then. Oh, it's Swango. Oh no, it's Ice Swango. That's actually pretty good for Hoopsack. Pretty good for Hoopsack here. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I have in my little list of things to talk about on the stream, I wanted to talk about my recent D&D experience. So, as some of you know, Steel Paladin runs a campaign that me and a couple of the other Ogrepon boys are in. And when we last left off on that D&D, like a couple weeks ago, before we had to take a short break, we had left off on, we walked out of a cave into an ambush. There was a whole army waiting for us, and like the next big bad, because we had just defeated a big bad, so like the next one we were going to be facing was there. And it was like, "Hey, drop your weapons. We got you surrounded. We're gonna gabagool. We're gonna get you." So one of our players is a genie warlock. So that means he has a magic lamp that he can, at this level, bring all of us into for an indeterminate amount of time, and we could just be carried weightlessly. And we have another character that Ian is playing that is able to fly. He's like an owl person. And so Squid's character puts us all in the lamp, and then Ian's character takes off, and that's where we left off. Well, Ian, we had the next session was a couple days ago, last Friday, and Ian couldn't make it, and it seemed like it was going to be pretty pivotal to what Ian was doing. Call it gabagool. So, like, we couldn't just pick it up. And I was like, all right, let's do a bottle episode where we, half joking, I was like, let's do a bottle episode where we're all in the lamp and talking about what's going on outside. And then Teal was like, all right, bet. And so he was like, yeah, let's do a bottle episode. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I guess we're actually doing it. And then he said, make new characters. And I was like, what? I don't think you understand what a bottle episode is. I think you only interpreted half of what I was saying. Because a bottle episode wouldn't involve making new characters. That's just a different... That's just a side story. That's not what a bottle episode is. A bottle episode is like an episode of a show where everything's in one room. Like, I don't know why my brain immediately jumped to this as an example, but like Family Guy has that one episode where Stewie and Brian are in a bank vault the whole episode. That's a bottle episode. Any episode that takes place like in one room and mostly relies on interactions between the characters to work, that's a bottle episode. Some of the best episodes of shows are bottle episodes. Like, the Fly episode in Breaking Bad is one of the best episodes of that show, and that's a bottle episode. They could also be some of the worst episodes, like the aforementioned Family Guy episode. Anyways, so I was like, I don't think Teal knows what a bottle episode is, but I'm excited to make a new character. I've had this character concept I've had for a while, and I wanted to give it a test run, because it's probably something I would want to use in our next long campaign. Like, once this campaign is done, probably wouldn't fit for if my character in our current campaign dies, but it'd be a good one for another campaign, so I wanted to, like, give it a little test drive. And that is a warbot. Basically, another character plays as an artificer, a morally dubious artificer, and I play as... Oh, are these, these are Hisuian basculins. Another character plays as an artificer, and I play as a robot, and every level, they, like, dictate how I improve. It basically has... We're together creating this character, and it's being built in universe, and, like, slowly over the course of levels, it learns, like, language models, and, like, how to communicate with the rest of the team, and that sort of thing. I'm gonna pull out Deuce here to do a little body slamming. I was like, yeah, I'll work that out. It ended up being that somebody else wanted to be the warbot, and I was like, all right, you know what? I still just want to see how this concept works, so I'll be the artificer in this. And so because we were level 18, I played a goblin artificer who, like, really wanted the money, but, like, had accidentally maimed a goblin friend of his, and because he felt bad about it and didn't know how to express it, he just built him a new body and was treating him like his robot servant, but he actually, like, really cared for him. That sort of thing. Call him Ghost Fish. Oh, no, I'll call him, Mantis Swarm. Maya Sunshine. Swarge. And so, level 18 Artificer, I was like, I just want to see how this character concept plays out. I fucking love playing as level 18 Artificer. I was an artillerist, and, I didn't... Oh, hey, wait! This is the water that makes the game lag! I found it! I found the water that Tasha has warned me of in times before. Like, that's like, I can't wait till you get to the water that makes the game slow down. I guess it's technically the mud that makes the game slow down. Wow, it's, the game sure is slowing down real bad. Real bad over here. Ooh, Litwick. Do I have Litwick yet? No, I just have a Lampin. I love Litwick. One of my favorites. So Goblin Artillerist Artificer. Artillerists in D&D, I didn't quite put this together. I don't know why I didn't. They're just gunslingers. You get a tiny construct that you can make on an action once for free per long rest, and then you can use spell slots to make more. And at level 15, you can make 2 of them. You can just guns akimbo. Call them akimbo. They also get another ability, which is basically taking any wand or rod or staff and turning it into a gun for your spells. Basically, it adds damage to it, and you kind of... The idea is you fire it like a gun. That's sick. That's sick as hell. I really like that. I didn't realize it, but the further I got into making my Goblin Artificer, the more I realized I was just making Rocket Raccoon. Eventually, I leaned into it and was like, okay, I guess I'm making Rocket Raccoon. He does wisecracks. He likes music. Fan Tump. We do... I'll give him a jetpack. He's got 2 guns. And, like, his robot friend has a gun attached to him. Like, one of the guns is attached to him, and the other one I could just summon as a handgun, because you can have 2 at a time at the level I was at. And it was really fun. And I was like, alright, I'm leaning completely into this. All of my feats are going to be more gun. So I got, like, Elemental Adept, which means that my fire bolts are now, you can't resist them. They ignore damage resistance. So now they are just, like, universal bullets. And, like, I took Spell Sniper, so now I could shoot at 180 feet. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give that... When I use that feature, I'll have a little scope pop out of my gun. It was so cool. I loved it so much. And now I'm kind of stuck. It's like, I want to do this Warbot concept, but I'm also just in love with this Goblin Artificer. I really love playing Rocket Raccoon in D&D. Just incredibly fun. It was Ice Beam. Neat. Is there Morgrim around here? That's yeah, I'm missing you. Come here, Morgrim. I'm surprised I remembered his name. Impidimp Morgrim Grimsnarl. Holy shit, that's like I'm a Pokatuber or something. I'm proud of you, Bigby. Thanks, Bigby. I'm glad I had that popsicle. My throat has really recovered. Because we went into the stream with like, okay, now I gotta do the old man character and the gravel voice character. I'm like, ah, cool, why did I do this to myself? Neat, I guess I'll die then. We're going for his dirty tactics, like peeing. Peeing on Ian. Peeing on Ian. I think at this point I can go to Camera Woman and get my prize. Get off the ground, poop sack. Poop sack really needs some levels. More than anyone else, poop sack needs levels. Yeah, during the intermission, I had myself a little, a couple popsicles. I found out this hack the other day, right? Because Tasha and I have both been watching our calories very closely lately. And at the nonprofit, Alex is like, all right, today we're doing popsicle days. We're just doing freeze pops. And you know, freeze pops, like the ones that are just like the long stick. You get them after like a baseball game when you're a kid. There's a chud blocking the cave entrance. That's so cute. I don't know if he like always spawns there. That's like a guaranteed spawn, or if I just got lucky, but that's adorable. He's blocking the cave entrance. For the master, it must be intentional because that's a masterpiece cup. That's so cool. Oh God, the mafia is here. Run, run, Charge-a-Bug. I don't think that was the mud that makes the game slow down. I think that was just regular slowdown from this being programmed by a monkey. Is that Pikachu? Yeah, it's Pikachu. I already got a Pikachu, right? Yeah, I already got a Pikachu. Has there ever been a Pokemon game that you cannot natively catch Pikachu in. Oh, hey, Revenant, neat. That'd be like Black and White, right? That'd be the only example. But I think you can get in the post game. Bro. I don't know that there has been one. In fact, the reason why this game lags so much is because the ocean is always loaded. Why would they do that? That's a foolish decision. There's not even an ocean here. This map it doesn't have an ocean. Is that steel? Yeah, it's steel. I'm probably a lot heavier than you. Body press. I'll do a body slam to make it easier to catch him. Hopefully I get the paralysis. And I can't do it when he's a ghost type again, so now's my only shot. Yeah, look at that. I'm a genius. Big brain Bigby. There's not even an ocean on this map. I'm still caught on that. Like, we're not anywhere near the ocean. Why would they do that? That's such a rookie mistake. You know, not a mistake by the most profitable game franchise of all time. The biggest problem with this game is unironically too much water. You know what? That explains so much about the modern era. They got that one IGN review, and they have not let that shit go. Nintendo will, like, oh, they want too much water. We'll give them too much water. Too much. Wah. Too much wah. Can I? But why would I want? Fucking Brunswick just picked up the TM and grabbed the berry underneath it. And was like, "Ooh, treasure!" Oh, so if you ever want to be rich, just like wander around in the timeless forest for a little bit, and you'll get comet shards galore. I'm just saying, if this was still a cool game franchise, this would be a great spot to put a Mossy Rock. I'm just saying. It's not cool. Actually, I don't know why I said that. I feel like the Mossy Rock and the Icy Rock were just the right balance of obscure, but not so obscure you couldn't figure out. Because I think now we've way crossed the line with evolution methods being too obscure. Like, Runerigus was really bad, but like all the Hisuian mons are really bad too. Like, use this move specifically in this style 30,000 times. Like, if it was just once and it unlocked the criteria, like, okay, obviously I'm going to experiment with the move, but use this against 20 Pokemon is ridiculous. I'm not sure why the Pokemon game lags so much in DLC areas. Well, it's because there's more grass. I think. I don't think there's normally this much foliage. Maybe it was just the angle I was looking at, because now it doesn't look like it's that much foliage. Honestly, it's not that much more foliage than Sword and Shield, which ran better, I think? Honestly, I don't remember. It's wild that it was over a year ago and I was playing Sword and Shield. That simultaneously feels so long ago. And like, no, it's apricot berry is a butt. I just noticed that. It's a butt. Apricot berry is a butt. What's in the green cave? Green sand shrew. I don't need green sand shrew. So much shit on the ground. I just picked up tears. Oh, hi. Hi, little guy. Why can I never find a shiny Phantom? I'd drop my rule in a second and use a shiny Phantom. That's one of the coolest shinies. The white and orange. Fantastic. Oh, Dusclops. I don't think I have one of you yet. your thoughts on Gen 8? My final thought on Gen 8, like the last word I had on it was Gen 8 feels like Sword and Shield feels like a game that had somebody with influencing power, like maybe even a whole team of people that like really loved it and like really felt passionate about a game. Like, we're really gonna change up the formula with this one. We're gonna set it up in such a way where like the main story is the gym journey, and we're gonna put a lot of effort into the gym, and like we're gonna make it not so much. We're gonna make it pretty non-linear, and we're gonna make not so much of the game about going to routes. We're gonna have this wild area, or the inverse. We're just gonna have these routes, but we really want to make the focus the gym journey more than anything else. We don't really want to have a villain plot. Our villains are actually kind of a fake out. Like had a lot of passion for this idea they had, and then someone else who had more power than that person fucking hated that guy and said and poo-pooed and streamlined every single good decision until it wasn't a good decision anymore. Like every single thing, for everything that seems like it has passion behind it, it seems like there's 30 things that have no passion behind it shoved into it. The wild area, either there shouldn't have been routes or there shouldn't have been the wild area. One of the two. Because the wild area, I think it was like realistically one of the last things made. Because the wild area is so bare bones in that game. It is almost nothing. There's no point to it. If it was as like a hub area for a bunch of routes, I could like it a little bit more, but it's not. It's really just kind of off the beaten path thing that could be replaced with a single route and be fine. It would have been a more tightly designed game in that case, because there wouldn't be this weird level curve. Would you like to give Dusclots a nickname? Or like these items being pointed out to you? Yeah, I'll call him, I don't know, Hannibal? Hannibal. Slowly working our way down the Duskull pipeline here. Pardon me. Ah! Yeah, I want to like Gen 8. And if we're looking at Gen 8 as a whole, like we're including Arceus and Shining Pearl into that, I do think it... I remember correctly, the wild areas present a lot of elite prototype. It just seems so half-baked. Like, the wild area, it seemed like it had a completely different vision. Like, it was like several different ideas fighting for relevancy. Like, there was this... Like, oh, we want the sense that we want this game to be open world, kind of like how Scarlet and Violet is, you know, quote, big, giant quotation marks, open world. Like, we want it to be open world, but also when you put limitations on you. But we want it to be open world. We want to be able to go to the gyms in any order, except you can't really do that. So there's still going to be linear routes. Like, it just feels like it fights against itself, you know? And like, we want to have a bunch of different environments, but these environments don't really transition to each other, and also... relatively, it's a small map, so you're going to cover all of it very quickly, and it's going to be busy work going around and getting all the bullshit all over it. It feels like there's two games both fighting for your attention. Do I have Illumise? I don't. If we're looking at all of Gen 8 as a whole, with Arceus and Shining Pearl in there, Arceus brings it up a fair bit because it seemed like that's what they were more going for. Like, take Arceus and replace the Pokedex grinding with the gym challenge, and that seems more what they were going for. And when they were making Sword and Shield. But Shining Pearl takes it way, way, way down as a generation. Like, way down. Like, that's one of the worst remakes I've ever played. YouTube. This is one of those names that, like, in a month, I'm going to be going through the boxes. I'm going to be like, why did I name this Illumise YouTube? And I won't have an answer, because I don't actually have a reason that I did that. How many have I done in the Kitakami? Let's see here. Look at the rewards. Oh, yeah. I think I needed what, 200 to get the prize from Camera Woman. Maybe it was 150. I think 200 is like the max. Yeah, I think I could complete the Pokedex. I think I could do it. And Scarlet and Violet in general, in both these Pokedex. I think I can complete all the Pokedexes. I don't think it'd be that hard. I mean, I already have so many of them. I've got 150 in this one and 381 in that one. Actually, I might have prizes waiting for that one. Money! Because there is a bunch of overlap. Yeah. I think I can do it. Alright, I'll talk to Camera One next time I'm in town. I suppose I should go do the next plot thing. And I just realized it's been evening for a long time, so it might be locked to evening right now. Which means I didn't have to have that whole... I didn't have to have the whole Geopup meltdown last time. The wild area is present in a 2017 build of the game. The game came out, what, 2018? Or I guess it was 2019 that was graduated. Yeah. That is wild that that game had 2 years of development, because it does not feel like it. Or maybe it does. Maybe it's the... It does have this, like, too many cooks in the kitchen vibe to it. It feels like a lot of the decisions, like, especially... everything to do with the main conflict in it feels like a... very much a last-minute addition. Like, they didn't quite think through Rose. Like, I've come to learn since I streamed that Rose and, what's his face? The guy you meet in the DLC, they're brothers. And so, like, there's this whole subplot going on in the background where, I think it's Pedro or something? Pedro? I'm gonna call him Pedro. Where... like, Pedro became this, like, really powerful trainer who, like, succeeded wildly in everything he did, and then Rose could, like, never keep up with him. So he made this company and, like, set out to change the rules of how the tournament worked so that he could surpass his brother and show his worth. But the fact that that was all in the background feels like a huge mistake. Because that is good storytelling, but the fact that I have to find it in, like, this isn't Dark Souls. We're not communicating major plot points with item descriptions here. We can't do that. This is a kid's game. You gotta be a little more blunt with it. Okay. I have been here before. Cleared out this area, and I don't think I'm set up to take down that woman that eviscerated me earlier. So I think I'm just going to fly to my next objective. I think I've seen everything I need to see over here. There's just so many items. Got item! Actually, I do want to go to the bottom left corner of the map. I know that seems a little random, but last stream I remember distinctly seeing something. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then, like, turning around and going back. Because I was like, you know, I need to stay on the beaten path. And I don't remember what that thing was. But I remember having an internal conflict of like, oh, I should turn back. Because that seemed like a good place to get this. And I'm just going to go see what it is. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take a little gander in the bottom left corner of the map. And, you know, can't stop me. I'm the one with the camera. And the controller. It's my Nintendo. It's my house. Oh, speaking of my house, what is this? Delicious syrupy apples. What if I didn't buy one? What if you gave me an opportunity to not buy one? Like, I could just steal one. Like Twilight Princess, where you could steal the potion if you can outrun the bird. Oh God, not Volbeat fluid. Jesus Christ, don't call it that. That's a little hot. Goodbye. Oh, hey, Volbeat. I don't think I have you. Bigby. One of my favorite sounds in the entire Pokemon series. Y'all ever played a little classic game called Pokemon Channel? Where you and your Pikachu watch TV all day? I don't see another Volbeat, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't run away now, can I? Alright. Well, in Pokemon Channel, when you get tired of watching TV with your Pikachu, you can go outside, touch some grass, and like talk to different Pokemon and get their Pokemon cards. They hand you a card of themselves when you answer their trivia about them. You know, just like real life. Someone walks up to you and is like, "What's my favorite place to get wings?" And you go, "Wingstop." And then they go, "You guys did it! Here's a holographic card of me!" Just like real life. And they'll have vocal lines that are more in line with the anime. They're not really the anime. I think they're different vocal lines, but they aren't like the cries. They are like saying their name. And so when we're streamers can't play because the anime. Yeah, that's when the streamers can't play because of the anime clips. Yeah. Because you are required to watch 5 episodes of anime to beat the game. Oh, it's a stupid game. But when you go get the cards, one of them is Volbeat, and he goes, "A Bigby, a Bigby, Bigby, a Bigby, 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 Bigby." Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna hang on. See if I can look it up here. I can get the sound for it. Volbeat Pokemon Channel. Can I get the sound? No, it doesn't look like it. I'll need to find it somewhere. That could be a fun, like, this is ever a thing I introduce one day. That could be a fun, obscure, like, donation sound. Or, like, bit sound. If I ever, like, moved to Twitch, that could be a fun one for that. Bigby. 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 And where's the dash? There it is. He says it like he's been mewing for 3 days. I have thought about making a video on Pokemon Channel. It would seriously just be... Because that's what I think time has forgotten a little bit. Like, everyone remembers Hey You Pikachu, because that was, you know, crazy idea, bad game for such a good idea. Like, bad implementation of it, too. I guess it was the house. The house was what I was remembering seeing. But hey, the Volbeat wasn't bad either. Baby. Good. The video would be essentially like, here's what it takes to 100% Pokemon Channel. Like, everyone remembers Hey You Pikachu, but no one remembers its ill-fated sequel where you watch TV with Pikachu and don't talk to him. When you go, "Pikachu, shut the hell up. I'm watching anime right now." I'm watching anime of you, but unevolved. Yeah, because the anime episodes you have to watch are the Pichu Bros anime. It's like, side by side is Pichu and Pichu. Oh, you won't see one without the other. These perfect pals say brother to brother. Like, yeah, Louis Armstrong sings it. Side by side is Pichu and Pichu. Oh, side by side is Pichu and Pichu. Highly recommend it. So you like on a dinosaur or what? It's a lot of fun channels, Pokemon Channel. Because, like, I'm not, well, like, there's only one point in the game where you, are forced to, what the fuck is happening right now? The dialogue just kept going. Oh, I was getting a pose, okay. I was like, yeah, this is just Pokemon Center dialogue, I'm not paying attention. And then she just kept talking. What, why are you here? You're actually taking this ordeal thing seriously, finally!
Don't worry, I'll do the whole routine thing like a good little student. Keep a low profile, okay?
Like, there's only one point where you have to walk out and have an objective outside of your... Am I just going home? Is that what's happening right now?
The candy fruit at the Festival of Mass. It's such an interesting flavor.
Do you want to change the setting for the upper and lower borders? No. Okay, I'll be in the sightseeing around the kingdom. Where am I going? The map said here. It's not here. Am I going to his house? I might be going to his house. One of the channels is you mandatory have to watch this for at least one segment, because like the channels are divided into different segments, and there's like a commercial break, but it's not really a commercial break. They just play a little jingle at you, but you have to watch each one until that happens, at least once. And some of them are so terrible. Like there's one that is just counting. The entire game is counting. It's a bunch of Mary jumping over a fence. You are counting sheep. The game. Where the fuck is Kieran? I'm losing my mind here. Hold on. Buttons. What am I doing? Meeting Kieran on the roof? I talked to her. She didn't. Okay. I guess I need to go talk to the door. The door. Is this the door? Is this where my house is? Ready to go to Betty by Junction? You know it.
Good morning, Brunswick. Grandma wanted me to tell you she's waiting for you at her place. You better get a move on and don't keep me waiting. What does that mean? I thought we were partners, but she's leaving me for you.
Goodbye! Goodbye, Brunswick! Hang on, there was someone there who wasn't supposed to be there. Brunswick is just not playing games with the camera right now. Who are you? Okay, I saw this, and like my ring light, not to peel back the layer too much, my ring light is over here, and like I can only see pieces of it. I'm like, why is like Poison Woman from Sword here?
Yeah, okay? 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 Okay?
Oh, Ness. I'm glad Ness came on this field trip with me. Good morning, teleporting women. The mask is so good. You know, one day I'll make some content about Pokemon channel. That's one that just does not get a lot of attention. Oh, here we fucking go again.
Brunswick, you took your sweet time. We want to talk to you before Kiki wakes up.
I wanted to fix Teal Ogrepon's mask, but I'll need one more material if I want to do a proper job of it.
Yeah. According to Grandpa, we need to get a crystal cluster from the bottom of the crystal pool.
Oh, I know where that is.
We could just return the mask as is. I think it would make Ogrepon real happy we fix it up first.
That's a nice thing to do.
Especially now that I've heard the real story. I just want Ogrepon to be happy, you know?
I'm sure Ogrepon will be pleased to know you care so much for it.
Right?
Yeah.
Morning, Grandpa.
Ah, good morning, Karen.
Kiki, you better go kill yourself somewhere.
Yeah, whatever you want, sis.
Excuse me, I don't need that kind of attitude from you. I got stuff to do, okay? What's his problem? He's all bent out of shape since yesterday.
I don't know. Spent the evening in his room without so much as a bite at dinner.
Must be a teenage or something. It happens. It'd been hard to get stuff done with Kiki clinging to you, Brunswick. Guess things worked out in our favor. Your crystal pool is at the top of Oni Mountain. I'm usually not too keen on outsiders heading up the mountain, but I think we can make an exception for you. What do you say you and I go for a hike to go find ourselves a cluster?
Such a poet, that one. Okay. I am going to have to end a little early tonight. Normally I would go like an hour from now, but it's going to be closer to 20 minutes. So instead of hitting another plot point, I say I go around the left side of the mountain, because I want to see what's over there. It's kind of bizarre that there are wild Pokemon here. I want to go around the left side of the mountain here. Because I couldn't before, because I wasn't able to summon Koraidon. But I do want to... I want a Driplin. A Diplin. I haven't seen one yet. I don't think I have, at least.
Monslax.
And I would love one. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright, game. You can get the evil item for Diplin at the bottom right of the map. I mean, I did. That's why I just went and got the item, but surely there's one like in the wild, right? I was hoping to find one just like hanging out. Unless I just need to give an Applin a candied apple, which that's fine too. But also just want to see, I really want to see the mud that makes the game lag out. Because that is what I have been promised in this DLC, is the mud that makes the game lag out. That's what Tasha has hyped up for me. And by George, I want to see it. Maybe we'll end going to the Crystal Pool. I'm sure she'll want to battle once we get up there. So yeah, we'll end with that. For now, I'm going to go around the left side. Yeah. Pokemon Channel has a lot of obscure stuff in it. We're still talking about Pokemon Channel. It's not a good game. Don't take this as an endorsement of Pokemon Channel. It's terrible. It's a terrible game. It's exactly as fun as you think it would be. Like a game where you watch TV. Like I remember distinctly my parents, because I wanted Pokemon Channel because it was Pokemon and I was a kid, and like, you put Pokemon, I'm buying that shit up and grows. My parents' money is flowing out of the bank account. Ooh, I don't think I have that form of World. I mean, I guess I don't need it. If it doesn't quick ball, I'll run. They're not in the wild? Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Well, I'll give an apple to one. Candied apple to an... I think I have a Diplin in the PC. Hydrapple would be cool. Or Corey. Yeah, that works. Oh, fly. Fly was a move. Be good. Oh, more Ogre Alston. My favorite. You also just kind of want to see the left side of the mountain. See it all. We're exploring. This game's about exploring. It's about finding a treasure. Or something. I don't know. They didn't really think out. This game wasn't made too well. Yanma. I don't imagine I'm gonna see a Yanmega. I might just need to go make my own Yanmega. Well, that's not like it's hard to make. It's just ancient power on a Yanma. Yanmega is one of those Pokemon I always want to use, but it's just never a practical Pokemon to use. Because Yanma is just so flimsy. But Yanmega is so cool. I stand by Yanmega should have been a dragon type. I don't understand why it wasn't. It seems like a slam dunk. Bug dragon, not a claimed type. Dragonfly, and that's the dragonfly Pokemon. You gave it an evolution, and you just kept it bug? Why'd you do that, you dinks? You know what the climax of Pokemon Channel is? The climax of Pokemon Channel is the fifth and final episode of the anime. It goes missing. Somebody has stolen the fifth and final episode of the anime. I don't know if the implication that... Actually, I don't know who it is supposed to be. I think like the Delibird who was delivering it just like lost it. I don't quite remember. But the final episode goes missing, and it's up to you to find it. And where do you find it? Why, you go to the fun, cozy snow world, because you can take the bus to like several different maps where you can talk to different Pokemon. There's one where you talk to ice Pokemon. It's like a little Christmassy area. You go there, and you... and nearby, there's like this ancient ruin that you have to take Pikachu to, and Pikachu has to use Thunder Shock on stuff in there to make it like light up so you can actually see inside. And then when you do that, you find the fifth episode of the anime on a DVD in the middle of the ancient ruins. You did it, and now you can go home and watch the fifth episode of the anime, which has a tech demo of Meowth running around and going to a Pokemon party, because that's the final prize of Pokemon Channel, is the Space World tech demo, but in a game. And then Jirachi comes in and is like, hey, I heard you have all 5 of the episodes of the anime on DVD. You want to go watch them on a projector in the sky? And so you do that. And supposedly after that, you can get Jirachi, but you don't actually. That's just a European thing. You don't get that in the US release. Don't really have time to watch. Just want to say I love your thumbnails. And thank you. If only Nintendo wasn't cowards who wouldn't make a bubble tea Pokemon. They're afraid it'd be too delicious. Oh, goodbye, Ernie. Okay, well, I think I have an Applin somewhere. Somewhere in Memphis, Tennessee. Why did I name this Gardevoir Dayquil? Oh, remember how that Bagon was, how that, Salamence was just blasting sperm and creating these things? Oh, did I already evolve it? Am I stupid? No, that's from my shield file. Because that's... I think. Yeah, that's from shield. It's got that little symbol. Smut, pit, globules. Bin bait. Why am I doing this the hard way? Species. Just Applin. Apple. Oh, that's right. I have it in my... What's it named? Hello Kitty. I have it in my Evolve box, right? I'll put you... No, you're not retired yet. Honestly, Poop Sack has been the one that is the biggest disappointment out of this whole team, to be honest. Poop Sack has not been living up to expectations. I want to like Poop Sack. I like his concept a lot. Is Masterpiece the one you want? That's the one you want, right? Anyway. Syrupy apple. Use this on you. Hello Kitty is evolving. It's 3 Applins tall. Congratulations, your Hello Kitty evolved into Diplin. In this game, Pokemon didn't close their eyes and put to sleep until a later update. That's stupid. Why? Diplo has 2 creatures in 1 Pokemon. Its evolution was triggered by a special apple only grown in 1 place. Wah! What a little guy. Hello Kitty, learn double hit. I'm just gonna have you, like, hanging out for a little bit, Hello Kitty. 3 apple stall. 3 apple install. Alright. Let's climb up this ding-dang mountain. Actually, you know what? I'll give Poop Sack one more chance. But I will be considering a replacement for Poop Sack, to be honest. Like, I kind of always gravitate towards the spikes thing, and Poop Sack has a unique way of doing the spikes thing, but it hasn't really been working out. He just doesn't have the longevity. Maybe it's because I keep leading with it. I really need to be switching him into physical hits. But with my team being sun-based, maybe a grass-type Pokemon throwing out solar beams would be a better option. Honestly, if I could use Pokemon I've used before, fucking Big Gubber would be excellent for what we got going on. Or actually, yeah, maybe a different chlorophyll Pokemon. Because Big Gubber is very physical. I really need... Actually, do I? My team is... What is my team? My team is mostly physical attack... that's a tank. Tank, special attacker, physical attacker, special attacker, physical attacker. Really, utility is what I need. I don't know how good... Poop Sack is not very good at utility. I'm just... It's good in concept. It has not been working out. So I'm open to either Matchageist or Diplin joining the team instead. And honestly, there's a lot of overlap between Buggerbit, or what is his name? Bittlebug? Yeah, there's a lot of overlap between Bittlebug and my other physical attackers. I could do without Bittlebug. That does give me a little bit less sun synergy, but I'd be okay with that. Together we'll break these chains of love. A minute ago, Chain Breaks Gaming came in, said something, and then dipped, and like now the song "Chains of Love" is stuck in my head. Come to me, come to me, come me. Together we'll break these chains of love. Oh, okay, calm down, guys. Calm down, water. Actually, do I have Arrokuda? I think I don't have Arrokuda. I do have Arrokuda. Alright. She probably wants to battle. I will give... I don't think strategy is really needed until the Indigo Disc. I mean, fair. I'll give you one more shot, Poop Sack. I'll try real hard. Maybe if I had somebody with U-turn, he'd be better. Maybe that is the strat. You know what? I'm going to move Deuce in. I'm going to Shed Tail. I'm going to Shed Tail turn 1, get Poop Sack out there, do Sun. I'll just scout with Deuce.
There you are, Brunswick. Come on, get a load of this view. This is a crystal pool. Bet you didn't expect it to be so pretty, huh? The crystals here are always shining. Isn't that strange? There's even a weird rumor that you can meet people here who've passed away. I would see a little bit of the crystal from the bottom of the pool so we can fix the mask properly. And that's where you come in, Brunswick. Go on in, jump in, don't be scared.
Jump in? Like, into the pool?
Well, yeah, I can't swim. Besides, my clothes would get soaked if I did it. You got a real nifty Pokemon to ride on, right? You'll be fine. What in the an earthquake?
Milotic is not what I was expecting to pop out of the water. Are they just giving us Milotic? Are we teaming up against... It's just a wild Milotic, guys.
This one looks strong. You're awfully lucky that I'm around.
Oh, I can't... No, let me catch. I want... Oh. Okay, Okay, Milotic. I'm glad I'm scouting because this is not the play for Homeboy. I think I shed Tail into okay. Never mind. Fuck me for trying strategy, I guess. No, Morpego's just gonna take him out in one hit. Fine. Oh my god. Game, dude. This game. Wichita, get out of here. Oh my god. Right. So I was gonna Sunny Day, but now I'm just gonna Thunderbolt so that I can actually get a hit in. Oh, never mind. No hit. No hits for me. Oh my god. Yeesh, that surprised me, and that's why I smacked it twice with Morpeko. Called it a day.
You'll show up here from time to time. Yeah, you're pretty handy to have around the battle, aren't you?
Oh, the Milotic had the crystal. Hey, look! The crystal was inside of my nose the whole time!
Maybe it'll start to that Pokemon you fought. The energy coming from those crystals at the bottom of the pool. I knew it! Mrs. Pryor!
Hello there, Carmine, and Brunswick too. I thought you were paired with other students. Did you decide to switch things up?
Sorry, Miss Pryor. This place is actually pretty special. I'm not a big fan.
This game doesn't let you catch the Milotic, and it makes me so angry. It is infuriating that it dangles it in front of your face.
I'm not a big fan of outsiders wandering around up here.
I'm aware to stick around, yes. I did get permission from the caretaker, though. Was that not sufficient?
Why did you come here?
Oh, just doing a bit of field research. I was interested in the properties of the water here. My hunt was on the money. You see, the crystal pool of water emits energy at the same wavelength as terrestrial energy. I have no idea why that is. Once I figure it out, I might be able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon in regions other than Paldea.
Oh, I see. Got somewhere to be, so bye.
That is infuriating that they dangle a Milotic in your face and they're like, no, you can't have it.
If I could just get the terrestrial phenomenon to reliably occur in regions other than Paldea, that should bring me one step closer to Terrapagos.
Said the thing. It's Terrapagos. Oh, God, the lag. Okay. Alright, hang on. I have controls back here. Bunch of feathers in the water, and not even a sign of Milotic out here. Milotic or Melodic? I've heard both. Let's say Milotic. Because I like saying Milotic more. Alright, well, I was almost certain that Carmine was going to battle us, and I'm still not convinced that she's not. So we got a little bit of time. I'm going to go meet her at the house. This is a lie. Damn it. Ah! I always knew Aracruda was trying to go at the poops dude of my dragon. Alright. That's my map. I'm not nearly big enough to ask for compilations, but if I was like a 1 million subscriber channel, I'd be like, can I get a compilation of every time I tried to open one menu and pulled up another menu? Be an hour long of 10-second clips. All right, so almost guarantee she's gonna battle us here. Oh wait, gotta go talk to camera woman.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, camera woman needs a whole screen.
Love you.
Oh, hey, kiddo. Wait, don't tell me. You actually caught over 150 Pokemon for the Kitakami Pokedex? Now I know you're the real deal.
That's right. That's me, the real deal.
Pretty impressive. You must be really something special, kiddo. You probably know more about the Pokemon here in Kitakami than I do, and I got here first. Which reminds me, I've got a favor to ask you, you see. Real Pokemon catching pro is just what I need.
What kind of favor? Anything for you.
Oh, did I tickle your curiosity? Glad you don't seem afraid to poke your head into new things. In that case, let me tell you what I'm all about. The reason I came here to Kitakami was actually to find a certain Pokemon. Photograph it. I've been searching on my own for ages, but I still haven't found it. So, kiddo, how about doing me a solid by helping me with my search? I'd owe you forever. Whoever has the Pokemon I'm looking for is pretty ferociously strong. Just think, you could catch it and bring it all along in your adventures. Wouldn't that be helpful? That's enough to pique your interest? If so, I'll need you to prove you're strong enough to help. Really gonna partner up on this thing, then I want to know you're real cut out for it. That, and I want to get a good shot of you looking all heroic and everything.
Does that mean are we fighting? Okay. This time I'm gonna lead with Deuce and then shed Tail out.
Hey, kiddo, time to take a perfect shot at your confidence. That is, ready to show me what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of distance between us, just enough to keep my shots in focus. Not so strong, but don't hold back, and don't mind me snapping a few shots while we're at it.
Sounds my parent, the photographer. Oh, she got a knockdown. Easy game, easy life.
Give me a nice heroic expression, would you? I'll take a real good shot if you do.
Oh yeah, this is easy game, easy life. Shed Tail out to. And it uses his HP. So unless this thing was gonna do 100 HP of damage, Hoopsack should be able to come out and get a nice, hearty, sunny day up. Oh, nice. Look at that. Call out. We got the call out. Actually, we don't need the sunny day because I got Power Gem. You also only have 2 Pokemon. Why? What is with this game between, this is the hardest thing you've ever fought in your life, and, oh, piss easy. Piss baby easy challenge.
Nice moves, kiddo. Glad you're not distracted by the camera.
You are actively not using the camera at the moment. Moonblast! What kind of fucking knockdown is Moonblast? Leafeon, huh?
How about a new challenger? This one won't be easy to beat.
That one probably has Solar Blade, if I had to guess. So I'm not gonna set up Sun. I'm just gonna... Honestly, Terrestrializing is probably not a bad call here. And also, I'm pretty sure Leafeon has Chlorophyll? I could be wrong about that. You know what? I got Bulbapedia pulled up right here. Let's just put in a little Leafeon. It can have Chlorophyll.
Come on, Leafeon, let's take the ultimate shot.
Oh, but Leaf Guard is also a Sunlight ability. Yeah, so it probably will be doing Sunlight. So I shouldn't have put up Sunlight. That was a good call. Good job, Bigby. Thanks, Bigby. Toxic Debris seems like such a cool idea. It just never gets... I just have not found the situation where it works, you know? I really want to make it work. It seems cool. It could be a skill issue. I'm not denying that.
Now that's a keeper. You're all something, all right. I got a bunch of good shots of you in action, too. I think you just might have what it takes to hold your own against the Blood Moon
The Blood Moon Beast!
Yeah, certain Ursula.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Blood Moon Ursaluna was in this.
And this is the Blood Moon Beast. Have you ever heard of an Ursaluna? Word is they weren't all that uncommon a long, long time ago. See, Ursaluna's Pokemon that usually has this big yellow mark on its forehead. It's in like a full moon. They say this one's mark is red. Red moon. As if to see through a veil of blood. That's why they call it the Blood Moon Beast. This Ursaluna, the Blood Moon Beast, used to live in my homeland way back when people still called the region Hisui.
Oh, that's Homeboy's opposite of Ancestor. Adamantio, Adaman. That's Adaman's prodigy. Well, oh, okay, now that makes sense. So he was foreshadowing. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Because Adaman was the one who's like, I don't know whose ancestor this is supposed to be. And now it makes sense.
The two of us work together. I bet we could be the ones to finally find and snap a shot of it. If we do... Kiddo! No, not Kiddo. Partner! Let's tackle this together so we can find the Blood Moon Beast for sure.
Let's do it.
And maybe we could also hold hands a little bit. I knew you'd be up for it. Don't worry, I'll be sure to reward your hard work. Word has it the Blood Moon Beast has been seen in an area northeast of the Oni Mountain called the Timeless Woods. I'll head that way now. Wait for you there.
Well, I mean, we gotta end the street. You know what I mean?
Cause I'm dumb, Zesty Voyage. I got the brain matter of like a dying puppy. Don't come at me. Oh shit, we gotta follow up on that. I like to heal my Pokemon. Charge up that Terra Orb. Thank you. Cool.
I mean, we gotta go follow up on that. You can't just leave the stream on. Oh, by the way, there's a Blood Moon Beast terrorizing the town. Yeah, looking back, the signs were all there. Like, she immediately has, like, oh, she has a Hisuian Growlithe to show you that she's Hisuian. Even though she's not, but honestly, how does she have that? How does she have the Hisuian Growlithe? Because if she's from Sinnoh, Sinnoh doesn't have Hisuian Growlithe. It has regular, actually, does it have regular Growlithe? Is Arcanine in Sinnoh? No, it doesn't have regular Growlithe. So where'd you get the Hisuian Growlithe? Those are extinct. I mean, I guess it's possible they're not, because Basculegion is here. I'm leaving a lot of the most valuable ball possible on the ground here. Actually, it's not the most valuable possible, the Master Ball, but you know what I mean. Master Ball's a handout. Vikavolt! Oh, Vikavolt's here. Hold on, we gotta get Vikavolt. Got the Vikavolt off guard. You gotta get Vikavolt. Especially if it's gonna be grass type. Get that paralysis off. Ooh, baby. always forget that Vikvolt's kind of slow. And we get the paralysis. Nope, no paralysis. Okay. And then I hit him with the body slam. We get the paralysis. Fishing for that paralysis. Got the paralysis. Didn't get the paralysis. Game hates me. That's okay. I got Bug Ball. Bug Ball. Displaying exceptional mobility, it weaves between trees and shoots down bird Pokemon with electromagnetic beams. Oh my god! We're gonna call him Cannon. Call him Buster Cannon. Buster Cannon! Okay, who wants the smoke? Gligar, get out of here. You're too cute for this world. Gligar do be looking real cute in this game. Made him goddamn adorable. Right down here. there's that jiggly Growlithe. I'm gonna take off the mask. Because as funny as the mask is, how do I take off the mask? Oh god, oh god, how it's here forever. This is the forever feeling. Just gonna remove any hat because I want to see Brunswick's eyes. Good, yeah, just like that. Okay, now give me cute. Brunswick is mesmerized. Yeah, look at you, clever thing. Lovely. Now hold that pose for just a sec. Yeah, that's my little cutie pie. Brunswick is mesmerized. Well, you didn't even know you could pull off that kind of expression. It's so photogenic. You're just too adorable, you know that? I could eat you right up. Yeah, God. God damn it, Pokemon. You know what you're doing. It's just so cute. It's just for me. Don't mind if I do. More. Any more. Don't give me search of storage and a napkin. Oh, okay. Chill. Chill. This went too far. Oh, hey, partner. You made it. How long have you been standing there? You weren't listening and all that stuff. But nope. Don't want to know. Just forget I asked. Anyway, it's right around this part of the forest where people have supposedly seen the Blood Moon Beast. Curiously, all the sightings have been on nights with heavy fog. Oh, God. It's like a cryptid. In fact, I've heard all kinds of unusual Pokemon appear on foggy nights. I'm sure the Blood Moon Beast is one of them. It's gotta be. Shh, shh, shh. Is that my little cutie pie? Back for another photo shoot? Yeah! Yeah? Ow. Ow. Trying to protect Growlithe from this spider. Is this really going to be a battle? Really going to make me fight a single Ariados? Okay. I'm just going to shoot it with my gun. And seems like the easiest way to deal with this problem. Oh, wow. Bro's a fighter. Not a smart fighter, but a fighter nonetheless. Okay, well, I guess, Zesty Croc, come out here and burn it with your fires.
Hold on, that poison dab on my ghost crocodile. However, will I do this torch song attack? Zisty Croc kind of sounds like the Armos from Wind Waker. You know, the no. That really surprised me. The camera's okay though. Thanks, partner. Woof. Thanks to you too, of course. A little bit bad for the Aridos. It probably wasn't expecting to see humans out here, but only attacked because it was a surprise. We should set up a tent. That'll let the Pokemon know we're here, and I'm to help them get used to us. Okay. That's not a tent. Oh, it's a shaman tent. That's so cute. Jesus. Did the jeans have to hug her butt? So I'm looking at something right now. Do you mind? Do the jeans have to be that tight? Whatever, dude. She may be old, but she's still a fine tent, eh? It's actually my dad's, but he wasn't using it, so I just helped myself to it. Say hello to our new base operations for our survey of the Blood Moon Beast. Oh! Now, the Blood Moon Beast is way more rare than an ordinary Pokemon. That's why we had to be so few sightings, or so they say. That means we're going to need to do some slow and steady groundwork if we want to find it. This is turning into a higher scope than I was betting on. The most is photographing Pokemon. I want you to take photos of the Pokemon that appear around here on foggy nights. For lots of pictures of a good variety of Pokemon. Afterward, I'll register your photo data into my handy Pokemon searcher. Over time, that'll train it to ignore any sign of other Pokemon that live around here. Clearing all the noise will let us pinpoint exactly where the Blood Moon Beast is. I don't get it! Right, who would? To be honest, I got no idea how it's supposed to work either. I just picked this thing out at a thrift shop, and that's what it says to do in the manual. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? My preliminary survey makes me think there are actually dozens of Pokemon species that tend to show up around the forest on foggy nights. We can split the loads. How about you try and snap 10 photos? Ugh. How about it, partner? If we tackle this together, I'm sure we'll find the Blood Moon Beast. Oh, we're looking for clear photos to get the Pokemon nice and big in the frame. You want to sneak up on foot to get close. No riding, big noisy Pokemon. Think you're ready? Say the word. Once you're good, we can set up a tent and wait for a foggy night. All right. What's the camera button? God. Snag some photos. How do I zoom in? Do I not zoom in? Whoa! Is there not a... There's fisheye. Okay, cool. Hello, Undergecko. You're just in time for me to leave. We will not be doing Blood Moon, the Beast. If it's gonna be like a whole Pokemon Snap adventure, unfortunately, I do need to stop. I was hoping it would just be a battle. Fish Islands, how look IRL. It is kind of cool. Hang on, is it right? Nope. Is it down? It's down. Can I want, there we go. Just, boop. Oh, it's funny. Boop. I was hoping I could get the dog. Creamy. Boop. Yeah, let's get... Snag some photos! Wait, don't I have upside down pose now? Rawr. X3.
My head is severely deformed. We're just the deformed crew over here. Okay. Oh, under Gecko, I gotta show you something though. My new favorite article of clothing to wear in this game. Before I log off here. I found this. Oh no! Ah!